right, Cardinal fans, want to welcome you. Touchdowns with Tice. I'm Jeff Oxford, joined by Coach Tice. And Coach, let's start off right off the bat here. Hey, congratulations on a big win Friday night on the season opener.
Well, I tell you what, Jeff, it was a big win against a quality opponent, and everybody wants to start out 1-0. But I tell you what, when those people got off the bus, I wondered if we hadn't bit off more we could chew.
Jared and I talked about that, Coach, up on the broadcast. Across that defensive line, 6'3", 6'3", 6'4", 6'4", and the smallest one, I think, was 235 pounds.
I tell you what, number 11 was about as good a defensive ends I've ever been on the field with. And I'm glad he cramped up late in the game where he didn't have to be out there, because he was more than a load, more than a handful for us to deal with. And I tell you what, and I've told the kids, that being the hunted, we always get the other team's best shot. And we always get the harder licks and things like that. But boy, our kids fought the whole ball game and showed a lot of toughness. And I think that toughness is what won the ball game for us.
Coach, you mentioned it just a minute ago about number 11 cramping up. And there were several stoppages the other night of Edmond players cramping up. Your guys look like they had a lot left in the fuel tank, Coach.
Well, we talked to our team a lot that after the game, one team's going to want to keep playing, and one's going to want to go home. And our football team played throughout. We didn't have to go out there and get anybody, with a cramp. And, the thing about cramps, if you can just get to your feet, you can get them out yourself. And they had to come out there 9 times. And we didn't have to go out there to get any of the Cardinals. So we're real proud of our toughness.
Coach, you talk about that defensive line and, how big they were, how good they were. It's your offensive line, Coach. I mean, your offensive line, give you time to throw the ball. I thought on overall did a pretty good job protecting your quarterback.
They did a real good job. I think Lester got sacked a couple times, and that was it. But they did a really good job in that, and it was really hard to run inside. I think we probably had Logue had 60, 70 yards rushing. They were very tough yards. There wasn't much room in there. But our team, I felt like they practiced what the good book says. It's better to give than to receive. And I thought they gave out their share of the licks.
Coach, out on the edges, the receivers, Brandon Richard, man, they had great ball games. Everything, it seemed like every pass that was thrown in anywhere around them, they caught. And I think we only ended up with like 4 incompletions all night.
4 incompletions, that's all we had, 23 of 27. Brady Richards, that would have been a career for somebody, 15, 20 years ago. 13 catches, 199 yards. I can't believe they didn't give him one more yard.
We're going to have to get on Kerry Pitts about that.
Yeah, he's our stat man. We're going to have to talk to him. But Brady Richards, he last year got hurt, was playing a lot for us, got hurt, finished the year on the JV team, and then came back in the championship game and caught a touchdown pass. He spent the year building himself from January 1 on into what he is today, which is about 6'2", about 185 pounds, and he's much a load, and he's fast. But he has never missed a day, since January 1. He has worked his tail off. Then he gets injured and spends the last 2 weeks with a sprained wrist. We didn't know if we'd get him back or not. And then we got him back this past week, and people got to see, what kind of receiver he is. But we didn't set out to throw, Brady 13 balls. That's just how it works out in our offense. It's a progression read offense, and Brady was the one that they left open.
Coach, moving over to the defensive side, we look down there. Sometimes we'd be in a four-man front, and sometimes we'd be in a 3-man front. I thought defensively. Now, people are going to look at the score and say it's 43-42. But defensively, I thought for the most part we made them work.
We did make them work. We gave up that big touchdown run after, right after halftime. Not very pleased with that, but we did make them work. We're not very big up front, weight-wise. So, Coach Harrelson's got them moving around before the snap and things like that. And I tell you what, they play hard, and they continue to play hard every down. So they're going to get better, as time goes by. And they're probably not going to see people as large, except this week, as what they've been seeing the last couple of weeks.
Yeah. Coach, it's real easy for Jared and I to sit up there and look down and see stuff, but you move to the back end of your defense, and what we noticed all night, man, them corners out there on an island.
Well, they're out there. When you got people like Peyton Bailey And, Kingston, London, you feel real good about that. And then you bring in Dawson Keaton. So we got corners that we think can do the job. Our safeties, of course, moving Nate Bullion back there. The play where they went for 2, and Nate came out of nowhere to make a tackle where they only got 6 points instead of 8 points. That turned out to be one of the big plays. There are several big plays in the game, but that was definitely one of them. So we like our secondary. And we also, we play with Bryce Thompson and Noah Reynolds and J.J. Moore. Those guys back there. Latrell Scales came in, gave us some good moments. So our depth is really good in the secondary.
Yeah, you talk about that on that 2-point conversion. He chased him all the way from the other side of the field.
He sure did. And that was his man, and he knew he had to get there, and he did. But that guy was really fast.
Coach, you talk about 2-point conversions. You scored that last touchdown, and you decided to go for 2. What was their thinking there?
Well, they always said about me growing up is gamble or die. And that's one of those moments, and we didn't hesitate. Coaches came up to me and said, Coach, what do you think about going for 2? And I said, 9 points over 8. I said, I like that a lot. Let's get it done. So we ran a play we call Rock and Roll Cowboy. And that, knock on wood, that play has not been stopped. It probably will be one of these days. But, again, the other night, we hit Logue with it out in the flat and got us that 9-point lead, and we needed it.
You're right, Coach, and he was wide open over there. One thing that we always talk about on the season opener, man, you're always worried about protecting the ball and penalties. And, Coach, correct me if I'm wrong, but we had 1 or 2 penalty Friday night. I think we had one. There was a hold on a punt return, I think, or something. But we didn't have very many penalties.
We didn't have many penalties. We had one where we jumped off sides, and I think we had a holding penalty on a punt return. But we didn't have many and didn't have any turnovers. When you do that, you're going to be hard to beat. You don't beat yourself. First thing you got to learn in coaching is teach your team not to beat themselves. And if you can get that across, you've done a lot for your bunch.
So now let's move on into this week. So this week we go from a 7A team in Oklahoma. You said, well, let's just go ahead and take a 7A team in Arkansas. So now we got Har-Ber coming to town. Har-Ber, I think, went over in Oklahoma last week and lost Broken Arrow, I believe.
Well, Broken Arrow is the biggest school in Oklahoma, so that's that's nothing to be ashamed of. This is a very good Har-Ber team with a new coach, Aaron Danahauer, and has brought a lot of his the winning ways from Bentonville to Har-Ber, and it's just a matter of time before they do really well. But they're feeling their way along right now, but they're doing it with great athletes. Large athletes, 2 linebackers, both about 6'3", 6'4", and they can both run. Front is huge up front. And then offensively, they got a good dual-threaded quarterback, what people look for nowadays, and a large offensive line. If there's one place I think that we really, maybe better than they are, is probably in the kicking game. I think they struggle a little bit in the punt game, but, in order to take advantage of that, you got to make them punt. Yeah. But this is a good Har-Ber football team. It's going to be a really good Har-Ber football team before the year gets over with. Do I think we can play them? I think our kids think they can play anybody. But it's going to be a tough game. We're beat up. We played a 6A school and a 7A school, and we've got kids that are hurting. And hopefully those bruises all healed up by Friday night. Got a couple of sprains, and we may see some new faces out there. But we're the next man up mentality, and we'll be ready to go.
Well, Coach, you just answered my next question. I was going to ask injury-wise, how we come out of Friday night's game, and glad to hear we don't have anybody with serious injuries.
Well, you got Aiken Johnson that's nursing an Achilles an injury, not a major one, but it's a nagging one. Then you got Logue, who told me, he said, I'm never sliding in again, Coach. He slid in and sprained his ankle. So, but we think at game time they'll probably both play, but they'll miss a lot of practice time this week. And, of course, everybody else, you look at their arms, there's big old bruises on their arms. Aiden Lester's got a bruise on his right shoulder as big as a catcher's mitt. So, we got some people that are hurting, but, that's the way it is when you play. People don't understand. When you get up there and you play 7A schools, you're playing bigger, stronger, faster people than you are. And the contact level is much higher, and you're going to have some people that suffer injuries. Now, we ask them to suffer small hurts in silence. But I'll tell you what, we got 1 or 2 that's a little more than just a small hurt.
Yeah, you're going to have to tell Lester, as long as it's on his right shoulder, I'm okay with it. I'll wait over on that left shoulder. Well, Coach, congratulations again on Friday night's victory, and good luck this Friday night.
Well, thanks, Jeff. I tell you what, it's going to be a large crowd. You know, Springdale's going to bring a big crowd. Our people will answer the bell. It ought to be a great atmosphere to play in, and I know the Cardinals are looking forward to it.
You're right. Had a good crowd Friday night on the Cardinal side. So, all right, Cardinal fans, here we go. Time for Har-Ber and Farmington. Everybody have a good day.
All right, Cardinal fans, I want to welcome everybody. I'm Jeff Oxford, joined by my good buddy, former Burger King All-American scat back, Jared Morrison. And, of course, Victor's here calling the Field Goes halftime show, and Brian Dean down on the sidelines with Matthias Real Estate Sideline Report. Week 2, Jared. Man, we play a 7A school last week from Oklahoma and Edmond. And then this week we said, well, let's just play a 7A school from Arkansas. And we got the Har-Ber Wildcats come to town.
Yeah, Jeff, we definitely picked out a tough schedule to start the season. That Edmond North team was a great team. It was a great outcome for the Cardinals last week. Couldn't have been happier with how that turned out. Really proud of our boys and how they were able to just persevere and just keep playing. And they just played with a lot of toughness, and they played smart football, too. They didn't make a lot of mistakes. They took advantage when Edmond North made mistakes. We're going to have the same type of football tonight if we're going to beat this Har-Ber Wildcat team. Remember last year, went to Har-Ber, jumped up. What did we jump up, 21 points?
21 points, 21 in the first quarter. The wind was blowing like 45 mile an hour.
Yeah. Jumped up 21 points in the first quarter, and then they came back and ended up winning the game. It was a high-scoring game. I don't remember the final score, but
like 51 to 50, something like that.
It was way up there. They barely beat us. I know the Cardinals want a little bit of revenge tonight, a little bit of payback for that. We're on our home turf. We got a good crowd. Weather's beautiful. Ready for some football.
Yeah, our captain's coming out to the field for the Cardinals for Farmington this week. It looks like, let's see here. Well, no, we got Leighton Mitchell. He's number 71, so he will be one of your captains tonight. Also, Jaquel Brown, number 0, your middle linebacker. Also representing from the defensive side, number 4, Trevor Harvey. And then number 1, Richards, the wide receiver, who had a great week last week, Jared. I think he had 11 catches for 199 yards.
I still say he had 200 yards.
Yeah, we're going to have to get on Kerry Pitts.
Yeah,
you got to find him another yard there, Kerry.
Yard.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a great game. Finding ways to get open. Lester did a good job of finding him. Our receiving core had a great game in general. Aiken Johnson had a good game. Lester had a great game passing, great game running. I think he went for, what was it? For how many yards total passing did we say for Lester last week?
He was like, what, 327, something like that?
Yeah. He had a great game running the ball too.
Yeah.
We're going to have to do a good job on the line this week. We need to really establish that run game. We're going to have to find our open receivers. We're going to have to block well in the passing game. Defensively, though, I think is where we really need to have a good game. We're going to have to stop this Wildcat offense. They were pretty explosive last year. I'm assuming they're going to be that way. Who'd they play last week? They played a pretty good team out of Oklahoma. If I remember right.
Broken Arrow.
Played Broken Arrow, lost to them. So they're hoping to bounce back from that.
But
good football.
Jared, I might be wrong here, but I think, did they not go over and scrimmage at Wassa and beat them?
They had a benefit game against Tulsa Union. And
Okay.
they beat Tulsa Union. Yeah. So,
okay.
They're a good, Tulsa Union's typically a very good football team out of Tulsa. And so they have good competition.
That other captain, number 1, that was Wells, not Brady Richards.
Oh, that
Wells.
As well.
is Wells.
Yeah, it was Wells, not Brady.
Yeah, we got 2 number 1s.
Boys, that's the thing about being up here. You can't see their faces. And so people, please be patient, because we got 2 number 1s, 2 number 2s, 2 number 3s, 2 number 8s, 2 number 9s, 10s, 11s. We got a bunch of them. I like that problem, though.
Yeah, it is. It's good to double up on numbers.
So, Jared, you talked about it last week. You know, that last week's tough game. This is another tough game. Next week, you know, you got your rivalry. That's always a tough game.
Mm-hmm.
And so all three of your preseason games are tough ones.
That's right. We're going to go to Prairie Grove next week. The good thing about these games that we've had, Edmond North and Har-Ber, is we get to play at home. Got to go to Prairie Grove and play there next week. That's always a tough environment to play in. And Prairie Grove, no matter how good they are, when they play the Cardinals, they're going to play the best game of the year. They're going to play their best game of the year, and so we're going to be prepared for next week because it's going to be a tough battle.
Mm-hmm.
They got to get through tonight first.
So both teams are ready to run out on the field. Cardinals will be wearing the same unis as last Friday. The red tops, white pants, the red helmet with the Cardinals. You know what I've seen on the back of their helmets, Jared?
What's that?
Remember on the back when you played, they said on the very back of it said Rydell or Nike or whatever. You know what it says on the back of the Cardinals?
What's that?
Angry Birds.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah, Angry Birds. Yeah.
We need to play with a little anger tonight. The good thing about football is one of those sports that you can play a little angry and it's good.
Yeah.
Got to play with controlled anger, though.
So Cardinals won the toss. They'll be receiving the ball. So second week in a row, Cardinals win the toss. And, Jared, I like it. Sometimes we go a while. It seems like we never won the toss.
Yeah,
never.
Last year it was tough. The coin tosses were tough last year. Yeah, we got a little spark action going on the field.
Yeah. Well, look at Brian Dean. He trying to turn it off. He won't walk up there and unplug it. Brian Dean, unplug it. Brian Dean, unplug it.
Brian Dean made that kid go do it.
Yeah.
We got it.
Yeah, I seen somebody else had to jump up there and unplug it.
They wouldn't turn off.
Well, Brian Dean, that's a way to adapt and overcome.
And we probably need to get those extension cords off the field too, Brian.
Yeah, we're going to.
I hope the Cardinals are down there running into those extension cords because that means they would have scored a touchdown.
Jay Moore down there, he's running that show down there. He's all over it.
But just couldn't ask for prettier weather for football. We got a little bit of a wind out of the northeast last week, and then it was dead still. There was no wind. The flag was just straight down. There was no movement. But this week we got a little bit of wind out of the northeast. Not too bad. Boy, it's nice out there.
Yeah, it's pretty nice out here.
I look down there, and we got some people wearing jackets and long sleeves. And hard to believe it's the second week of the season, and you're seeing jackets in the stands.
Not typical.
Yeah, because I have my BMW jacket with me.
There's a low line drive kick, going to be fielded at the 14-yard line. Trying to get to the corner, and is going to be ran into at the 22-yard line and tackled by a host of Wildcats. So here will come Lester and the boys. First down and 10, the ball at the 23-yard line. Cardinals going left to right. Tony Parsley and the Chain Crews got it all set up over there.
I got distracted. I didn't have it on the right camera. We missed the kickoff. We didn't miss much.
What are you doing,
Didn't
man?
have much. I was focused on the game and not looking at what I was doing.
Lester's in the shotgun. There's a false start on the Cardinals.
Har-Ber kind of flinched there, and then the Cardinals went right, followed them.
False start, 75 red, 5-yard penalty, replay first down.
Yeah, we didn't have any of those penalties like that to start the game last week, which is typically you do in the first game of the week. But here we are, second game of the week. First offensive play, get behind the sticks, penalty.
You know what? I think one of the captains for us, I think that's
Mitchell?
no, I think you know what? See, we got some that's misnumbered, but I think that was Connor Dunham. Here's a handoff, trying to get to the corner. We're going to get back up to the 20. So that give him a pickup of about 2 yards. Bruner Watkins on that carry.
Jeff, you were correct. That was Connor Denham. 71.
Yes. Here's Lester. He's going to roll out to the left side. And he's got a receiver wide open. And here he goes, touchdown at the 30, the 20, 10, 5, touchdown. Dawson Keaton got behind everybody. And just like that, 80-yard toss and catch. And 52 seconds into the game there, Jared, and a
Didn't take
breakdown
much.
on the back end of the Har-Ber Wildcats.
Well, Jeff, yeah, just got behind the defense there. We'll try to get a replay of that. I think we missed it. I think we got so far behind, we got behind the cameras, too. But I've got a replay from the end zone here. We'll watch in just a second.
Stop, kick us up. It's good.
All right, here's that replay, Jeff. So, yeah, he just beats the corner to the outside, and you won't really see it here till right here. He just beats him to the outside there, just makes an outside move, and the corner squats for some reason. I don't know what he's doing. He's just sitting there, and then he's wide open. Yeah, that is true. Kirk makes a good point that, Jeff. That might be because worried about what Lester's doing, worried that Lester's going to tuck it in if that corner's coming up to make a tackle, and all of a sudden we throw it over his head. Definitely a breakdown in the defense for Har-Ber.
Well, I like it. I want to say hello to everybody that's listening at home. I wonder if Mr. Question got hot chocolate going tonight.
I don't know. I don't have my phone, so I don't know. Oh, I got it charging over there. I was
Yeah.
about that.
There you go.
Yeah, we'll see if anybody.
Conrad's got it teed up at the 40. He's kicking with a little wind behind his back. The high kick that's going to carry into the end zone. That's going to hit right in the middle of the A of the Cardinals. That's a weapon. When you
That
can
is.
pin them at the 20.
He did. You look at the flag right now, Jeff. He's got a little bit of wind behind him, which is good. Helped him out a little bit there. But yeah, he definitely booted that thing. Anytime you can kick it in the end zone and make him start on the 20, don't give him a chance to return. That's great. So big opportunity here for the defense to come out here and get a stop early. You look at them across the front; they're pretty big, but they're not as big as what we played last week. I'll tell you that.
No, you're right. And you know, and on this year on the Har-Ber's roster, we don't have any heights or weights.
They're definitely big, but they're not that big. Not as big as Edmond North.
Cardinals in a four-man front. They hand it off right up the middle. That running back's going to get across the 20 to about the 23-yard line. Ball come out. Farmington may have got it. Farmington recovered a fumble. Sure did.
57.
57 for the Cardinals. That's Jackson Seward. See if we see that on this replay here.
I didn't see the ball come out. I just seen an official throw the bean back.
Yep, I didn't either. I'll see if I can pull it up. See if we can get the... Yeah, you can't. I'm looking at several replays. You can't see it, but we'll take it. Whether you can see it or not, we'll take it.
I like it.
Me too.
Lester is going to be in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side, empty backfield. Har-Ber looks like they're going to bring the house.
We're calling a timeout. We don't got the right person.
I don't think we had enough people out there. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh, we did have enough people. We didn't have the right personnel out there.
Yeah, I think we just didn't have the right people out there.
So Cardinals call timeout. We'll be sure they got the right grouping out there. So big opportunity here, Jared. I mean, your offense, cashes in on the second play. Your defense says, hey, boys, I can see you in 2 plays. I can raise that. I can beat it.
One play.
Yeah, and Jared, I'm thinking about it. Last week, we didn't see any turnovers, did we? There wasn't an interception, wasn't a fumble.
No, not off the top of my head, Jeff. I can't think that we did. I think you may be right. Yeah, I don't think any actual turnovers. There was a loose ball here and there, but nothing that resulted in the other team getting the ball.
So Cardinals are coming back out with the same look. Empty backfield, 3 receivers to the near side, 2 to the other side. Lester all by himself. 4 defensive down linemen. Linebackers not showing blitz this time. Lester, straight drop, and it's quarterback. No, he got it in the end zone, and it's going to be touchdown. Boy, that's close.
It was. That's it. Guess who it's to? Brady Richards.
Yeah, all you got to do is get 1 foot down, and I don't know if our replay is going to have it. But Victor's getting ready to call the extra point here, and we'll take a
We'll
look.
get it to him. Here you go, Victor.
Well then. Okay, that's okay. Let's see. Let's see.
Oh, they're calling the pass incomplete now.
Oh,
What? They
no.
changed it?
What?
How can you change it? You can't call a touchdown and then change it.
Coach Tice is going to say that, too.
Here's a replay. Look at that, Jeff. Like a catch to me.
Does he get a foot down?
The Whitehead said the ball came out.
Huh.
They're saying the ball came out after when he hit the ground.
That part I don't know. I just
Ground
heard him
can't
say
cause the fumble.
he told Coach Tice that the ball came out.
Well, hey, you know what that means? We didn't miss the touchdown on the camera.
Mm-hmm.
Second down and 10. Lester,
Fumbles the snap a little bit.
quarterback keeper, and he's going to be hit right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that all starts with that little bit of a bobble on the snap. I don't think the snap was too bad. It's a little bit to his right, but he just had a little. He was looking at his receiver. He was looking forward at the defense. Didn't hit him square in the chest. Just bobbled it just a little bit.
10:28 to go here in the first quarter. Cardinals up 7-0. Third down and 10. The ball at the Har-Ber 22-yard line. Ethan Richardson lined up right by Lester. Low snap, ball's on the ground, rolling around. I think Har-Ber got it back.
I think they did.
So Cardinals take one and give it away.
That time was low, is down at his ankles. I mean, it hit him in the hands, but he had to get way down there low for it. Just wasn't able to come up with it. It hurts us getting that touchdown. You know, I've never seen that, Jeff. I've never seen them call a touchdown, line you up for an extra point, and then go, oh, no, never mind, it wasn't a touchdown. Yeah.
What Brian Center said. He's never seen that either.
Now, could they be right? Yes, they definitely could be right.
Handoff to the near side. And coming up to make that tackle is number 33, Noah Reynolds, number 12, or a senior defensive back.
Har-Ber's not going to huddle. They're just going to look over to the sideline, get the signals. Well, actually, then they huddle. They all look over to the sideline to get the play, and then they all huddle to call the play, and then they line up and run it.
Stoltz, Boger, Seward, and Harvey across the front. Here comes the blitz on the Cardinals. Pass out in the flats is complete. That ball is on the ground, and the Cardinals get it back. Looks like coming up with that one is Towns Boger, linebacker. So Cardinals take over on their Wildcat 31-yard line. Here comes the Cardinals, that offensive line. Mitchell, Amick Davison, Braxton Hartman, and Asa Johnson across the front. Lester, straight drop. Pass down the sidelines, and it's incomplete, overthrown.
Aiken Johnson.
Aiken Johnson, he goes and picks up the ball.
Aiken's he got a little bit of a hobble to him. I know he's been nursing a foot injury of some sort. You definitely saw it right there. A little bit, not quite 100%.
You know, Jordan Logue's out tonight with a high ankle sprain. Lester Again, straight drop. That pass is complete at the 20. That's Dawson Keaton. Dawson Keaton's going to get it down to the 16-yard line. That'll be a first down.
Good job by Dawson catching that ball, coming back to the middle of the field, getting positive yardage after the catch. Good job by Lester finding him over there. He had a couple different targets there he could have hit.
Got a bunch package on the near side. Lester's in the shotgun. Miller's right beside him. The handoff to Miller. He's going to plant his foot, try to get back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to give him forward progress back to the line of scrimmage. Big defensive line from Har-Ber getting some push right now.
They are pretty big, Jeff. Again, not what we faced last week, but they're pretty big. They got some size on us. You know, we're definitely not as big as they are. But we showed last week that didn't matter. We can be tough. We can get leverage.
Second down 10. Lester with the keeper. He's going to get into the end zone. He's at the 5, touchdown. Great block. When you play that replay, Aiken Johnson with a great block.
Replay. Just gets it up the middle, and then
right
you're right there. Just that little bit. It wasn't a devastating block, but it was just enough. You know what? He did a really good job not holding.
Mm-hmm.
When that defender went to turn, he let him. He didn't hold on, and because that would have been an easy holding call for that back touch. Here you go, Victor.
We'll see his catch. Stop, take it up.
Ooh, it's almost blocked.
Oh, there a flag? There's a flag on the play, so we'll get to re-kick it.
Encroachment on the defense. Half the distance to the goal.
Right? We're not going to decline it. We missed it. He made the decline signal.
Victor, you get another chance.
Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Okay, here we go again. We'll see his catch. Stop, kick it up. It's good.
That one right over the net.
Yep.
Over the net and off the scoreboard.
I know.
8:09 left to go in the first quarter. Brian Dean, Cardinals fired up down there.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Jeff. And, I mean, you couldn't ask for, other than the fumble that we had, we got 2 takeaways. Couldn't ask for a better start for the Cardinals.
I like it. I like it when we take that ball, man.
Always want to capitalize on a turnover. We did. They took it away from us. So we just made them fumble again.
Ball don't lie. Conrad's going to tee it up again. Last time he kicked it about 6 yards deep in the end zone.
This is kind of reminiscent of last year, Jeff, when we played Har-Ber. Like, we jumped up on them pretty fast. We just got to keep with it. Can't have any let-ups. Defensively, we got to stay with it. Limit their offense.
That kick is going to be fielded at the 14-yard line.
Ooh.
Got a flag, comes in at the 38-yard line. Wells is in on the tackle. And
Going to be a block on the back.
got Cardinals down. Tell you what, we'll take a quick break and we'll be right back. Cardinals up 14-0.
The doctors at Millennium Chiropractic Sports Medicine Rehab Amanda Clinic are proud to partner with Farmington High School to provide expert compassionate care to young athletes. Doctors Stephen Whitelaw, Eric Walker, Bobby Pritchett, David Sins, and Alex Woods are certified chiropractic sports physicians. If sports are an important part of your life, you owe it to yourself to work with sports experts for your health and well-being. And if mom and dad has an injury, we care for people of all ages. From backaches to injury recovery, Millennium Chiropractic has your back. Now located in Johnson across from Pizzeria Ruby.
Hi, I'm Aaron Spahn, Lieutenant with the Farmington Fire Department. Each year, the Farmington Fire Department inspects businesses for fire hazards. These are the most common safety hazards we find. Materials that are stored close to water heaters, electrical panels, and other heat sources. Blocked exits and hallways, improper use of extension cords, and overloaded electrical outlets. Please ensure fire extinguishers are properly maintained and mounted to the wall. If you have any questions, please call the Farmington Fire Department.
All right, Cardinal fans, we're back. Nate Bullion was down, but he's walked off the field on his own power. While he's gone, there was a flag on the kickoff return, and it was unsportsmanlike conduct on Har-Ber, so I moved the ball back to the 15-yard line. First down and 10 with 7:59 left to go in the quarter. There's a quick out route to the far side. Going to get across the 20 to the 21, 22-yard line. It's like getting up off the pile, I think, was Bailey way over there, I believe, Peyton Bailey. You know, Jared, we talked about Bailey a lot. You know, he gets put on an island.
He does. He did a good job last week.
Got him and Kingston London. Your two corners.
Well, he's playing safety this week.
Slipped a tackle. Going to get across the 35 to the 40 and out of bounds.
Coming all the way back.
Got another flag. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a hold.
Yeah. I think they've moved Bailey to safety because of the injury to Nate.
Oh, could be the case.
Yeah, that's what it looks like, and then they, I think that's J.J. Moore. It's out there at the corner, so you got a sophomore and J.J. Moore.
That was a hold call. Back them up.
Put it back to the 14-yard line is what the spotter says. So second down and 11. Cardinal defense done a good job getting off the field the first two series. Let's see if we can hold them here. Here they come on a jet sweep, trying to get to the corner, get it turned in, and did a good job holding the corner. Didn't let them get to the outside. They get up to about the 24-yard line. Be third down and about a yard.
Pretty good play there by Har-Ber. They had pretty good blocking on the edge. You're right, Jeff. We never gave up our outside shoulder. We kept our outside shoulder free, but we did give up some ground. They pushed us back a little bit there, so able to pick up pretty good yardage and make it 3rd and 1. Big play here for the defense. We can stop them on 3rd and 1, force them to punt. That's huge.
The handoff up the middle. I think
Close.
he just barely got it.
Close.
About a half a yard, maybe a yard over. Back. Let's give them the 26-yard line. That'll be enough for a first down. First down and 10 for the Wildcats. Quarterback is in the shotgun. That's Owens. Fakes the handoff. Brown all over on the pressure. That pass is incomplete. Brown come from the middle linebacker spot. He just about introduced himself.
He got real close to grabbing a hold of their quarterback's arm.
Yeah.
Probably would have hurt.
Bailey and J.J. Moore on the coverage. You're going to have two receivers split to the far side. Bailey's back out at a corner. Here comes the quarterback keeper to this side. Good tackle over here on this side. I believe that.
There's Bailey on the tackle, but yeah, that's a great play by them to see their.
There's Wally Stoltz, number 46.
Okay.
Yeah, he just about fumbled it there on the exchange, but Cardinals going to stop him for a pickup of 2 yards at the 39, so it'll be second down and 8.
Showing the replay. It was quick. That play. Good job, our defense. Limiting their gain on first down.
Quarterback going to try to get to the outside, and Harvey, he got the throw away, and Cardinals going to gang tackle him at the 45-yard line. So it'll be 3rd down and 2.
I don't know how he did that.
It's a great athlete. Because Harvey.
I mean, look at Harvey's got him wrapped up,
Yeah.
2 arms on him. He's still able to get that ball out.
Third down and 2. Ball at the 45-yard line. 5:04 left to go in the first quarter. Here's the quick slant. That pass is behind them. Now here's the first big decision of the game for Har-Ber.
I think if they're they're deeper in our territory, they're not going to throw that. I mean, in their back, further back is what I'm trying to say. They're not going to throw that on 3rd down. I would have run it there. They've had good success on the ground. Surprises me that they throw it. It puts a lot of pressure on your quarterback and your receivers.
Reese Hammonds checks into the game, but you're right. Here comes the Har-Ber kicking team, and
Definitely watch for the fake.
J.J. Moore, the sophomore, will go back to return the punt. They're going to run a fake.
That's okay.
That's
we don't
okay.
Need to pick it off. Don't need to pick it off.
Good job there by J.J. Moore. He sniffed it out, come in and knocked it down.
Oh, and they were downfield anyway. I got excited. I dropped my headset. But
I was with you. I was with J.J. I thought J.J. was going to go running to the promised land.
I mean, it worked out. We'll show this replay here, but it worked out. Didn't have enough people on. JJ sees it. He's back to receive that punt. He just comes up and.
You know what I really thought? I really thought he was going to smash the dude.
I did too. I thought he was going to
about the time the ball got there.
And then get a penalty because that's a defensive player.
There's a great job there by the sophomore. So here comes Lester and the boys. 1st down and 10. The ball, Wildcat 45-yard line. There's a snap. Lester out route to Johnson. Going to pick up 3 yards.
Good, simple out route. Catch it. Get out of bounds. Get us a very manageable 2nd and 7.
2nd down and 7. Game clock's down to 4:48. Cardinals up by a couple scores.
Been a lot of time stopping.
Say what now?
I said the clock has stopped a lot.
You're right.
The possession, touchdown, first down, out of bounds. Been a long first quarter.
There's a snap. Here comes the pressure. Lester steps out of it. Now he's going to split defenders and get enough for a 1st down as he gets down to the 33-yard line.
That's just a great job by Lester. Good protection, too. Good protection. We're squared up on everybody. He's just like, okay, I'm going to run it. Sees the team and just goes.
One receiver to the far side, 2 to the near side. Here comes the handoff. They're trying to get to the corner. Gets to the 30, dives over the defender down to the 25. That's a pickup of 8. That's Brenner Watkins, the junior running back. Empty backfield. Here they come on a jet sweep. Watkins inside the 25, down to the 23. That'll be enough to move the sticks.
It'll be real close, Jeff, to where he's got it spot. It's going to be he's signaling 1st down. Oh, no, never mind. Where he's standing was definitely 1st down. The guy on the other side was standing right at the 6.
Tony Parsley and his crew gets the chains reset. 2 receivers going out to the far side. That's Richards and Keaton. They got man-to-man coverage with nobody over the top. Lester rolls out to the left, makes one miss, makes another one miss, and gets down, and the ball came out after he
fumbled.
Yeah, so he gets down to the 21. And
look at this first little move he makes. Like a little shake and bake.
This guy goes, I got him.
Oh, no, I don't.
Oh, no, I don't. Yeah.
That's a good tackle there, though.
Yeah.
There at the end to finish him off. But still, looks like he's going to get tackled for a loss. He makes 2 yards.
2nd down and 7. Lester, straight drop.
We're going to get a hold call on our tailback right there. You'll see Lester point out this. So right here, they got this extra defender right here. He's going to come off the edge. You see Lester pointing him out, and but we just don't pick up that block very well. See it right here. He comes, kind of squats, gets a little back on his heels a little bit, and he just runs us over. And then we're holding on to him as we fall. Like, if you fall like that, that's fine. You just can't hold on to him. But yeah, they didn't take the penalty anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But Lester, free snap, pointed him out to his tailback. Tailback's got to do a little better job of just getting lower and staying up on your toes, not getting back on your heels.
3rd and 12. Here comes the tunnel screen to Keaton, and Keaton gets inside the 15 or down to the 14-yard line, so going to be a yard short. That's a good pickup on a tunnel screen.
It was. And he fought for a lot of those yards at the end there.
Here comes a jumbo package, I think.
I think it is. It's a field
No, it's jumbo. Inverted wishbone. We saw this a bunch last week. Oh, there you go. Yeah.
I like it. Bring out the jumbo package. They're all ready for a run right up the middle and get them to jump offside.
They'll move the ball down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
I wonder if we even had a play call.
Say what?
I wonder if we even had a play call. A lot of times you'll go out there and you'll say no play. And then if somebody on your team jumps, if the offense jumps, you ask them, what were you going to run? They didn't even have a play call. A lot of times they'll go out there, have a no play call, and then just call a timeout if they don't jump.
Lester, straight drop. Get the pass over here in the flat, and we get down to the 1. I believe that pass was to the running back, Cameron Miller.
I think so. Just swinging that running back out. I'm going to have time to show a replay because we're going fast.
Here we go with the jumbo package. Look at the gap there between the A gap and the B gap.
I think we went the wrong way, but Lester ended up keeping it.
Yeah, Lester is going to be tackled for a loss all the way back to the 9-yard line.
Something happened, Jeff. We had some confusion because Lester opens and he ends up running into his fullback. I don't know if the fullback went a little too narrow. He needs to widen out a little bit. They had him both covered. That's okay. We still 3rd down. Got 2 downs to get it. 1 down and then a field goal either one.
3rd down and goal. 37 seconds left here in the quarter. Lester, straight drop, takes off running. It's going to be tackled again for a loss back to the 14. He didn't have time to see, but your running back got open in the flats on the far side.
We'll swing this running back out here to the left. He's open, but Lester sees him right there. But he decides not to throw it. I'm not really sure if he thought that corner was going to come up. I'm not really sure. Decision time here for the Cardinals.
Yeah, Cardinals going to let the clock run out here on the quarter.
We'll show that from the wide angle here. But, yeah, we just swing this running back out here to the left. He's looking at him right there. There's not really anybody to cover him. If the corner comes down, then our receiver's wide open. But just didn't make that throw. It's easy to see from up here, John. Easy to see and critique when you're up here, but it's not quite that easy.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Looks like Cardinals going to send the field goal unit out here to start the second quarter. Be kicking from the right hash. Cardinals are going to try to make it a 3-score game with a 30-yard field goal.
Kind of into the wind, too.
Snap kick is up.
Oh.
It's good.
No, it's not. No good. Off to the right. There's a flag. Let's see what the flag is.
Going to be encroachment.
So, offsides on the defense. They'll move it up 5 yards. They'll take it to the 9-yard line. Had plenty of leg. It was just off to the right.
Snap kick is up. It's good.
No good.
No good.
You got to watch them referees down there.
Wow.
There's that one's off to the left. First one off to the right. Second one off to the left.
Struggling just a little bit tonight. Yes, with the field goal. Normally able to drill one from that distance. That's okay. He does also have, like I said, a little bit of a crosswind. That's okay.
So here comes the Cardinal defense.
What we can't do here is after they're able to get us stopped and we can't capitalize, we can't give them anything here. Play strong defense.
Comes a handoff up the middle, and it gets to the outside, and it's a foot race at the 30, the 35, and we pushed out of bounds at the 39. And they're on the tackles, Kingston, London. First down and 10. Handoff again on the far side. Going to be brought down, and Brown gets up off the pile. Ball's at the 45-yard line. Pick up a 6.
They're seeing something over there on our defensive right. They're just kind of collapsing down on us, double teaming that 2 technique. Trying to make a sub. We're going to have to hurry. Somebody's got to come out quick.
Cardinals rush one off the field. Try to set up the screen, and Harvey sniffed it out, but they break the tackle. Yeah.
Harvey does a great job of sniffing this out. Needs to finish that tackle. But yeah, try to throw the little slip screen here. Harvey comes running down the line of scrimmage. He feels the screen, and then he just breaks off flat down the line of scrimmage. It's a good job. That's exactly how you play it as a defensive end.
Third down and 3. Ball at the Har-Ber Wildcat 46-yard line. There's a slant, and it's complete, and they break a tackle. J.J. Moore had him, and he got away. Now he's down inside the 20, down to about the 11-yard line.
We can't arm tackle these guys. We got to get in there and stick our shoulder pad and helmet in there and wrap them up a lot better. Do a lot better job of doing that instead of trying to arm tackle these guys.
Yeah, we got to get our face mask in their chest, and grab cloth on the backside.
First down and 10 at the 11-yard line. Now Har-Ber's going to reset to the far side. Here comes a handoff. Good job there. On the tackle, Crosby Schmidt, the linebacker, 24. Pickup of yard, make it second down and 9. Har-Ber can get a first down without scoring. Cardinal defense needs to buckle down right here. 4-man front, handoff up the middle. Missed tackle at about the 8-yard line, and going to get down to about the 5. Don't see that very often, Jerry. You don't see Brown miss a tackle very often. Third down and 4. Pistol formation, handoff up the middle, and they're going to get in the end zone.
Just too much push there across the front. They're getting their shoulder pads underneath us, just moving us back. We'll watch this replay here, and you'll just see. So we kind of got a wide gap. They were running a 2 and a 6. And they just washed that 6 technique out. And that's the biggest deal here is they're able to double team our 2 technique and get up on our linebacker.
Snap kick is up. It's good.
Victor says it's good. I believe it is. So that makes it 14-7 with 8:48 left to go here in the first quarter. First half. We'll take a quick break and be right back.
Our Best Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with and supporting those who serve our communities. From the ones growing our food to those putting it on everyone's plate. The ones building our neighborhoods, working to improve them, and supporting their neighbors in need. Our Best believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Our Best Bank.
All right, Cardinal fans, we're back. Jeff Oxford, Jared Morrison, Brian Dean, Victor. Cardinals up 14-7 with 8:48 left to go here in the first half. Har-Ber getting ready to tee it up. J.J. Moore and Dawson Keaton will be back deep for the Cardinals.
They're offside.
They are offside.
I'm not going to call it. They were definitely offside.
J.J. Moore gets it at the 19 and is going to get hammered at the 24.
Jeff, I'm going to show the replay here of this touchdown. And you'll see what happens here is they're able to get the double team right here like this. They're able to combo and peel off our linebacker here, and then they double team here. And this combo right here, this is what makes the difference. We'll watch this real quick. Watch how they double up onto our middle linebacker. So they double up right there onto our middle linebacker, seal him off, and that's what makes the difference. We got to do a better job across the front of not letting those offensive linemen get up to our linebackers.
Lester rolling out to the near side. That pass is almost picked off at the 33-yard line.
It looked like we had a receiver open down here along the bottom half.
We had two. He had his choice. Had Richards underneath and Keaton over the top. I can't hear you, Jared.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
I meant to mute my other. I got 2 microphones. I muted the wrong one. We just got to stay calm. We got to just not make bad decisions. Just get a good, long, sustained drive here.
Lester, straight drop. I think we got a false start. Everybody moved, I think, before the ball snapped.
Not what we need. Second 10 turns into second 15. Got to eliminate mistakes here.
Har-Ber shows blitz. Now they back out. Lester rolling out. Going to shake one defender. Now he throws it up for grabs. It's out of bounds. Knocked out of bounds.
It's a good job of him getting it up. Just getting the ball out.
There's a flag right there. See who they called that on.
I think it's going to be unsportsmanlike on them, so that means we get a first down. Should be first down.
No, it can't be
Third
down.
Third down. It can't be third down because we started, it was second 10 because we had incomplete first pass.
It'd be first down.
Yeah, 5-yard penalty has to be first down. Okay.
There you go.
Everybody on the Cardinal sideline was like, what? He didn't hesitate to throw the flag. Something must have been said or done that was pretty bad.
Ball's at the Cardinal 39-yard line. Here comes the handoff. It's inside across the 40 to about the 43-yard line.
Good gain. 4
That's
yards on
Miller.
first down.
Miller on the run. Richards out there on the block.
Yeah.
Number 1, the wide receiver, Brady Richards.
It's a good steal block by Richards.
The better job, not when the guy went to get away, not holding.
Yep, that too. They had somebody a little gimped up. Glad they stop it. Let them get off the field. I hate it whenever we get somebody gimped up that they're trying to get off and they don't let them.
2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Tunnel screen to Keaton. Keaton's going to get across the 45 to about the 46.
Okay, good positive gain on second down.
3rd down and 3.
But Har-Ber defense is doing a good job. They're swarming to the ball. They're getting across blocks.
Cardinal offense, after a first start, having to work at it right now. Lester giving some instructions to the line. They're going to get us for a false start.
Yep.
Coach Tice is upset because their nose guard has jumped.
So I think our running back jumped too, didn't he?
Yeah.
What the running back needs to do is go in motion. Go in motion, come back.
Coach Tice letting him know about it. Third down and 8. Lester straight drop.
Very good job there picking up the blitz.
It crossed the 40 to about the 43-yard line. There'll be a pickup of 2.
Had a little bit of a twist stunt there across the front. We didn't do a very good job of sliding and picking it up.
Here comes the punt team.
First time for the Cardinals to punt tonight.
Yeah, Shadden will be your punter. He'll be standing at the 30.
Punt into the wind just a little bit.
Got the snap.
Good punt.
Oh, great punt. He's going to go out of bounds at the 23-yard line.
I think the shorter yard. I think it was the 22-yard line. Hey, Brian Dean.
Yes, sir.
Cameraman down there needs some help.
Does camera go out?
Yep.
Har-Ber will take over first down at 10 at their own 24. Blocking the back or something right there, and there's the flag. Yeah. You could see it as we was trying to come over Sam Reynolds was trying to get up to make the play, and as he got by the offensive player, they grabbed a hold of him.
Right there, that's it. Then they ride him on the back. Get the flag out.
They didn't even call it on the one that did it.
Well, and that's the other thing, Jeff, is it should be from the spot of the foul.
Well, they called it on a different one. There was two holds. He missed the one that was right in front of him and got the one that was in here on the hatch.
Should have been on the 22-yard
Yeah, but he
line.
got it on the 22.
The guy up there on the hatch.
Yeah. Yep. Quarterback keeper. Cardinals got him hemmed up if they can chase him down, and they can.
That's what you do on a stiff arm is you grab the arm.
Yeah, that's a good job. Crosby Schmidt grabbed a hold of him, and Bailey said, "I got your back, man."
Great job.
2nd down and 20.
Townsboger was in on that too.
Yeah, Cardinals had that one sniffed out.
We're starting to swarm on our defense as well. Har-Ber's has come out and played really strong after this first couple drives. We're starting to match their energy.
Passes over the middle. You could almost see that coming. He was uncovered. 20, 10, touchdown. 86-yard touchdown pass.
Try to figure out what happened.
Well, he was uncovered.
It's the tight end, so that should be our safety here. No, it was on the upside.
Wow.
There, the inside receiver. Yeah, we just loaded the wrong one. We just weren't in position. All right, Victor, it's all you.
Hopefully he's not good. Stop, kick is up.
Oh.
It's good.
Well, it's all tied up with 4:52 left to go here in the first half. We'll take a quick break and be right back.
We believe.
I'm Jacob Engel, youth pastor at Farmington First Baptist Church. Farmington First students exist to partner with students grades 7 through 12 and their families to make, mobilize, and multiply disciples of Jesus Christ. We do this through Sunday school classes at 9 a.m. and our Sunday service at 10 a.m., as well as our youth Wednesday night service from 6:30 to 7:45, where students can expect games, student-led worship, and a Bible teaching that directly applies to them, all in a fun, safe, and caring environment. Find out more about us and all of our other ministries at farmingtonfirst.com.
You've got to have someone that understands what you are doing as a mission. Community bankers are important that way because they understand the community relationships that we have to form to be successful.
I feel like First Community Bank and Myers-Davis, our cultures are so similar. It is all about relationships.
It's a real boon to our community to have a bank like First Community to be supportive of so many things.
They're willing to take a chance on entrepreneurs.
There you go.
Yeah, there. Now we're back.
Yeah, got to put your mic down.
Yeah.
You're good. I've muted mine a couple times.
So that kick goes in the end zone. Jared, we're all tied up 14-14. It's a spitting image of last year. Cardinals off to a fresh start. Har-Ber comes fighting back.
That's right, Jeff. Har-Ber, part of the reason why Farmington got off to a fast start, Har-Ber made some mistakes, had some turnovers, had some open, left some receivers open, but then the Cardinals come back and kind of match that. Left somebody wide open right there, got down to the 1 yard line, weren't able to punch it in, and then they stopped us. We missed the field goal. So we've had opportunities. We just got to capitalize. What we really need right here is a long, sustained drive to give our defense a break.
Lester. Going to be a single back lined up next to him. Stacked receivers on either side. Lester straight drop. Tried to hit Dawson Keaton, but Keaton broke his route off.
A little miscommunication. I don't know if that's an option route or what we got going there, but a little miscommunication between Keaton and Lester there on what the route was supposed to be. Protection there by the O-line was way better than it has been. This defensive front by Har-Ber, they're coming off the ball hard. They're coming with a lot of intensity. They got some twist stunts we've had trouble picking up, some blitzes we've had trouble picking up.
Here's the snap. Pass is complete at the 20. and going to be out of bounds at about the 26-yard line. That pass was complete to Brenner Watkins, the running back. Just a little drag route. 3rd down and 4.
Big 3rd down right here.
$14 to 14, 4:39 to go in the half. Lester. Straight drop. Now he's going to have to roll out of the pocket. Pump fakes. Throws it. He's at the 40, the 30, 25, 20. Cuts back in. He's at the 19-yard line. Lester is down at the 23-yard line.
Boy, Lester does a great job of just here being Lester, scrambling around, and then you think a little pump fake there gets him up in the air. Right before he gets to the line of scrimmage, he throws it. Kind of goes down a little hard there, but we're wide open. Hope he's okay.
So we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
Which is helpful to make community grow.
Hi, I'm Captain Hadball with Farmington Fire Department. One of the safest practices you can do before falling asleep is to close your bedroom door. We call this close before you doze. A closed door can limit damage to your home and even save your life in case of a fire. It can buy valuable time for the fire department to rescue you if you can't exit the house. That's right, a door can protect a bedroom from the rest of the house in a fire. For more information on these or other topics, please contact the Farmington Fire Department.
All right, Cardinal fans, we're back to help Lester off the field. So here comes the junior quarterback, Slade Norwood. And Jared Norwood can sling it.
He can. He's a pocket passer. He doesn't have quite the mobility that Lester has, scrambling. But as far as a drop-back passer, finding open receivers, and throwing dimes, he can do it.
Norwood's in the shotgun. Low snap. Hold on, wait. They're offsides on the defense. It's a good thing. We had a low snap right there.
That's the thing about if you're a backup quarterback, you got to be ready. Never know when you're going to have to get called in.
1st down and 5. Norwood, straight drop, just like that. Tried to hit the receiver in the middle end zone. That pass is knocked away.
A little bit behind him there, but not good. That's a good target. He came in last week, Jeff, whenever Lester's helmet came off and ended up having a big play. He didn't make the pass, but he got roughed on the play, and the roughing the passer got us the 1st down. We were able to put that ball in to the end zone and scored. Big turning point in that game.
4:01 left to go here in the first half. Norwood going to be in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the far side. Har-Ber looks like they're going to bring a little pressure off the edge. Here it comes. Norwood rolls back. Nice pass there to Aiken Johnson inside the 10. Spin move. And it's going to get a 1st down to about the 7-yard line.
We'll see if we got time to show this. We're going to run the wheel route here. And when we run this wheel route, we're going to run right around here, and he's wide open. Let's see if we can see it. Yep, there he is right there. They go with both the slants. That underneath is open too. I mean, he had 2 options there, either one. Got the drag across the middle or you got the wheel route, either one. But the main thing is we get the 1st down.
First down and goal. The ball's at the 7. Here's a handoff inside the 5 down to about the 3-yard line. That's Watkins with the carry.
You get your second string quarterback in there. Want to give him a little confidence. Being able to throw those underneath routes, being able to get some push and get a good gain on first down on running the ball is all going to help. But, Norwood's not an inexperienced quarterback. He played all last year, started for Greenland. He knows what it's like to play Friday night, under the lights on Friday night.
Here's the handoff. Cardinals trying to push them in the end zone, and they get there. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Great.
I believe that's Cameron Miller.
This Cameron just finding the seam right there. He does a great job of coming off the butt of one of his blockers. Great vision by him. Great push by the offensive line. Great drive there. Way to answer. Your starting quarterback goes down. We don't panic. Norwood goes out there, complete the pass, get a few good runs, score the touchdown.
Snap kick is up. Oh no. That's a flag.
Ball start. On the kicker? He called in on the kicker? Is that what he said? 81? Friday, did he say 81?
Yes, sir, he did. And if we had a replay and went back, you'd actually see Conrad took a little jab step before the ball was hiked. So that's what he got him on.
Never see that call up here.
Snap kick is up.
Good.
It's good.
All
Sorry,
right.
Victor. I got ahead of you. My bad, Victor.
That's okay.
My bad.
That's okay. I got scared. This is going to be no good.
Yeah, so Cardinals retake the lead, and Jared, that was a great answer there by the offense.
It was, Jeff. That's exactly what we needed to do. We talked about it before. We need to have a nice, sustained, long drive. We need to come out, give our defense a break. Hate to see Lester go down there. Hopefully he's going to be all right. But Norwood did a great job coming in, taking over, running that offense, getting us in the end zone. Good run there by Cameron Miller. I mean, a lot of good things happened there. I really like the push by the offensive line. That's my style of football. Get a hat on a hat, get the push, let the running back find a seam.
21-14. Cardinals got it teed up. Be kicking into a little breeze now. White hat says, come on, son. Good kick for the win. We fielded at the 15-yard line. And we brought down right at the 30.
Yeah, 2 minutes, 46 seconds here. The defense got to stand up and get a stop because Har-Ber gets the ball back in the second half. So really, really need to get a stop here.
Peyton Wells was in on that tackle. The handoff up the middle, and there's a big gap. Going to be brought down at the 47, 48-yard line. That's a pickup 17. Har-Ber's in a hurry up.
We did a little twist up there. We actually twisted ourselves out of the play. We brought our two technique, our defensive tackle outside, and brought our defensive end inside. When we did, we went way wide, and we just opened up that gap. Just bad luck there on that call. They ran right into the twist.
Pick up a 4, make it second down and 6. The ball's at the Cardinal 48-yard line, 2:13 to go here in the half. Quarterback rolls out to the near side. That pass is dropped. No, they say he got it.
We had two guys on him.
Yeah. Down to the 36-yard line.
Yeah. Looks like Nate Bullion is still out. He hasn't come back in. Stack receivers down here.
Try to run the little tunnel screen. They're going to get out of bounds. I'm going to mark him at the 34-yard line. Pickup of 2. They'll stop the clock with 1:48.
Good job by Bryce Thompson, seeing that play, getting out there quick, knocking him out of bounds.
Bryce Thompson, the 5'8" senior defensive back. 3 receivers to the far side. They're going to roll it to that way, and then their quarterback's going to try to run back this way. The Cardinals snip it out, and that's a great job. Bailey.
Yep, Bailey. Great tackle by him.
Bailey stayed at home. Held him to a 2-yard gain. Har-Ber will call a timeout, 1:32. We'll keep it right here. It's going to be 3rd down and 6. And it's a big stand right here, Jared, for the defense.
It's a very big stand. Like we said, you're going to have the ball to start the second half. We're up by a touchdown here. Really would like to get them stopped. Give our offense a chance. Would love to give our offense a minute left on the clock. Or we can run the 2-minute, 1 minute offense. But yeah, definitely need to hold them here. Don't let them go in with the tie at halftime. This is good for our defense. So, hey, backs against the wall here. 3rd down. 1:35 left in the half. We're up by a touchdown. We need to stand the bow up here and play some good defense. They're probably going to go for it on 4th down, so we've got 2 chances here to get the 1st down.
Yeah, both teams with 2 timeouts. Here both teams come out. Going to be 2 receivers to the far side, 1 receiver to the near side. Now here they come, motion this way. Quarterback rolls out. Here's a screen back to this side, and the Cardinals snip it out. There's a Brown. There's a flag thrown. And it's going to be at the 23, 24-yard line. But it's going to be 4th down and 4. This is a big decision here.
Yeah, what's the call?
No flag on the play.
No flag. Okay.
I think they were going to call lineman downfield, but I think it was behind the line of scrimmage. What happened there?
So the ball's at the 30. They got to get to the 26 for a 1st down. 1:15 left to go here in the half.
Big play. Don't jump off sides. If you jump off sides, we're giving them a 1st down. That's the main thing. Should be yelling snap count here. Don't jump off sides.
One minute. Now the Cardinals are going to call timeout.
See what they're lined up in. Give us a chance to get our defense set up.
Yeah, we'll just keep it right here. So, Jared, 4th down. You get a stop here, you got roughly, you'll have 50 seconds and a timeout. And a quarterback that I know has the arm strength, those 65, 70 yards.
He can throw it. The wind has really died down. The flag is hanging pretty limp right now, so that's not going to be a factor. Yeah, we could definitely do something with it if we get them stopped here. Got to play good base defense. Don't jump off sides. Everybody do their job. Trust the guy next to you.
So Stoltz, Boger, Seward, and Harvey across the front. Eaton Baltz is in there at a linebacker. Of course, Brown's in there. Here they are. They're lined up in the shotgun. Going to roll out to the far side, and that pass is complete at the 22 down to the 20-yard line. That'll be a 1st down.
Yeah, they just had leverage on us. They ran the out, and they were on our outside shoulder. They just had the leverage. It was a great execution by them on that pass.
50 seconds left to go here in the half. 1st down and 10. The ball's at the Cardinal 20. Try to run the slant. That pass is almost picked off, but a good job there diving in there. Bryce Thompson, the senior defensive back.
Great job by Bryce. Bad thing is both of the last 2 plays been an out of bounds and an incomplete pass, which will both stop the clock. We want that clock running. Really like to get a sack here or an interception. Got to keep that quarterback contained. He's mobile.
the handoff to the far side, and they got some running room, but Brown's going to chase him down at the 12-yard line. So they'll make it 3rd down and 2.
Clock's running.
Clock's at 35, and Har-Ber's in a hurry up.
Got 3 over here.
The handoff again. He's not going to have a first down. He's short of the 10. It'll be 4th down.
They're going to have to call a timeout.
And they do call timeout. Stop the clock at 20 seconds. I couldn't tell who was in on that tackle.
I couldn't either. It's a big play, though. Let me see if I can get a replay set up here for you, Jeff. I got involved in the game and quit doing my job.
Put 2 seconds back on the clock. So 22 seconds.
Okay, here's our replay here. Going to run it here to the left-hand side.
Brown.
That was a play before.
Yeah, that Brown chases them down there.
That was a play before. I'll have to try to find it, but we don't going to have time.
Har-Ber's down to 1 timeout. Two receivers to the near side. They're going to have enough for the first down.
Stop the clock.
9-yard line. They'll stop the clock while they reset the sticks.
They still got 1 timeout.
They're going to use it. They're going to have to use it because you didn't have to move the change. You just had to move the box.
That's right. It's really not going to take much time to get it reset.
Yeah. So now here you go, Jared. You're just about to the point that you got to start throwing it toward the end zone.
Yeah.
You might be able to run a play, get another one off, but if you're going to run the ball with no timeout, you're looking at probably 2 plays, unless you're at Greenbrier.
I was about to say, unless you're at Greenbrier, you got time for about 4 plays with 16 seconds left. But yeah, they're going to have to. You're right. They're going to have to start trying to hit it in the end zone with pass. You know, when you're in this situation, it's 1st and goal. With 16 seconds left, the quarterback needs to put that ball where it's either caught by your receiver or it's incomplete. Cardinals are going to have to get some pressure.
2 receivers to the near side. You got a slot lined up on the far side. Cardinals showing they're going to bring pressure. Quarterback throws it toward the end zone. It's incomplete.
That's the kind of throw you got to make. Throw it way over the shoulder so that it's either your receiver or nobody. It took 5 seconds off the clock.
11 seconds left here in the quarter.
It'd be big for the defense to be able to make a stand here if they could. Keep them out of the end zone.
2nd down.
At least force them to a field goal.
Ball's on the 9. Now the Cardinals use their last timeout. Well, I tell you what, this last minute, it's taken 10 minutes. It's taken 10 minutes and it's put 2 years on my life.
That's right. Don't want to take any of these timeouts into halftime. You know?
Yeah.
Don't want to waste them. No, we knew it'd be a good ball game, Jeff. It's been a good ball game. Both teams have had some mistakes that they've made, and both of the other teams have capitalized on them and able to score points. We're hoping Aiden Lester's okay. Nate Bouillon's gone out. We've got some injury issues for the Cardinals that I'm sure are going to slow us down a little bit. You know, Coach Tice takes that next man up mentality. He talks about that in his interview all the time.
That's right. That's right. Here we go. 2nd down and goal. Quarterback rolls back, pass toward the end zone.
Well, that's a push-off. That's a push-off.
Let's see. Well, after this field goal, we have to look at that. I'm kind of like, look like it from up here, but
I got it lined up. We'll watch it.
If he's no good. Snap, kick is up.
It's good.
All right, let's watch this, Jeff. So it's going to be up here up top.
No, I don't think so.
I think it's good, no call.
Yeah.
Hate to say that, but I think it's right. So, Jeff, Cardinals are going to come out with 7 seconds left. I doubt we're going to try to do much with it. We'll probably take a knee, go into halftime, regroup, come out, basically a 0-0 game.
Well, we might just break this one for a touchdown.
You never know.
Yep.
You never know. And depending on the field position, you might give Norwood a chance to chunk it.
Har-Ber's got it teed up. Pooch kick.
That's smart on their part. Oh, we got to get on it.
Five seconds left. Cardinals taking a knee here with it, probably at the 5-yard line.
That's what I would think is going to happen. Har-Ber's got a player down.
Yeah, I got a player down in the end zone. We'll take a quick break. Be right back. Looks like he's cramping up, so we'll take a quick break.
Don't get benched by slow internet. Team up with Zing Broadband by PG Telco and experience the agility and reliability that you need to stay in the game. Zing Broadband proudly supports the Prairie Grove, Lincoln, and Farmington schools. We wish all of our athletes success this school year.
Electrical repairs. Call Buzz Electric. I can tell you Buzz Electric has a great team and a ton of experience. Small jobs, plugs, switches, smoke alarms. Simple. Call Buzz Electric. The hard stuff. Power to your barn. 200 or 400 amp upgrade. That's simple. Call Buzz Electric. Family owned and trusted by local families all over NWA. Call Buzz Electric. 267.
All right, Cardinal fans, we're back. Norwood's your quarterback. We're just going to take a knee and take it into the half. So that'll take us to halftime, 21-21. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back in Victor's halftime show.
The doctors at Millennium Chiropractic Sports Medicine Rehab Amanda Clinic are proud to partner with Farmington High School to provide expert compassionate care to young athletes. Dr. Stephen Whitelaw, Eric Walker, Bobby Pritchett, David Sins, and Alex Woods are certified chiropractic sports physicians. If sports are an important part of your life, you owe it to yourself to work with sports experts for your health and well-being. And if mom and dad has an injury, we care for people of all ages. From backaches to injury recovery, Millennium Chiropractic has your back. Now located in Johnson across from Pizzeria Ruby.
Hi, I'm Aaron Spahn, Lieutenant with the Farmington Fire Department. Each year, the Farmington Fire Department inspects businesses for fire hazards. These are the most common safety hazards we find. Materials that are stored close to water heaters, electrical panels, and other heat sources. Blocked exits and hallways, improper use of extension cords, and overloaded electrical outlets. Please ensure fire extinguishers are properly maintained and mounted to the wall. If you have any questions, please call the Farmington Fire Department.
Our Best Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with and supporting those who serve our communities. From the ones growing our food to those putting it on everyone's plate. The ones building our neighborhoods, working to improve them, and supporting their neighbors in need. Our Best believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Our Best Bank. We believe.
I'm Jacob Engel, youth pastor at Farmington First Baptist Church. Farmington First Students exist to partner with students grades 7 through 12 and their families to make, mobilize, and multiply disciples of Jesus Christ. We do this through Sunday school classes at 9 a.m. and our Sunday service at 10 a.m., as well as our Youth Wednesday night service from 6:30 to 7:45, where students can expect games, student-led worship, and a Bible teaching that directly applies to them, all in a fun, safe, and caring environment. Find out more about us and all of our other ministries at farmingtonfirst.com.
You've got to have someone that understands what you are doing as a mission. Community bankers are important that way because they understand the community relationships that we have to form to be successful.
I feel like First Community Bank and Myers-Davis, our cultures are so similar. It is all about relationships.
It's a real billion-dollar community to have a bank like First Community to be supportive of so many things.
They're willing to take a chance on entrepreneurs, which is helpful to make the community grow.
Hi, I'm Captain Har-Ber with Farmington Fire Department. One of the safest practices you can do before falling asleep is to close your bedroom door. We call this close before you doze. A closed door can limit damage to your home and even save your life in case of a fire. It can buy valuable time for the fire department to rescue you if you can't exit the house. That's right, a door can protect a bedroom from the rest of the house in a fire. For more information on these or other topics, please contact the Farmington Fire Department.
All right, Cardinal fans, we are back. We are here for Victor's halftime show, episode 2, Victor?
Yes, episode 2.
Episode 2. So, Victor, what do we got going on this week? What are we going to talk about in your halftime show?
We got some scores.
Oh, yeah. Give us some scores from around the area. What do we got?
That's not too much. We start with 7 there. We got Bentonville playing at Cavities. They tie 7-7 when in the first quarter. And we got Conway playing at Bentonville as the Tigers leading 10-3 in the second quarter. And we got Rogers taking on Tulsa. Holland Hill is the Mounts lead 21-0 in the first quarter. And we got Harrison playing at my home as the Bombers lead 21-0 in the second quarter. And we got Green Power playing at Westerville as the Panthers leading 14-0 in the first quarter. And we got Charlotte playing at Level Christian as the States leading 50-3 in the first quarter. And we got Jonesboro playing at Robertson as they draw 2-2. And we got Alma playing at Silent Springs as the Panthers leading 8-0 in the first quarter. And we got Mina playing at Level Call as the Bakers leading 7-0 in the first quarter. And we got Darnell playing at Elkins as the Elks leading 7-7 in the first quarter. And we got take a look at the scores we don't have is Pangua playing at Tagua.
Oh, it was Prairie Grove versus Gravette tonight.
I think it's Tagua.
Oh, this is volleyball. I'm looking at their. Yeah. I think they got the wrong thing up there. I'm trying to get on their YouTube channel. So yeah, you're right. It's Tahlequah.
Yeah, and then we have no update on the score yet. And we got Fayetteville playing at Brooklyn Arrow. We have no score on that. We got Van Buren playing at Spindle. We have no update on that one. And we got Gentry playing at Peewich. We have no update on that. MC Guava playing at J. We have no update score yet. Yeah, and we got Fayetteville playing at Monville. We have no update yet. So I think that's all the scores for today.
Well, Victor, what I'm going to try to do is we're going to try to show the band real quick, and then we'll come back and do the rest of your halftime show. How's that work?
Good.
All right. I'm going to try to turn up the volume so we'll unmute our mics, and we'll try to listen to the band here for a little bit, and then we'll be back with the rest of Victor's halftime show.
captains are Hildy Scott, London Weldon, and Aurora Drummond. The toilers, Hope Lee. Color guard coaches Vesper Prophet. Forward coach is Emily Sanders. And band technicians are John Cochee and Scott Wood.
We would invite
All right,
you
Victor.
to stick around after tonight's game for
Now we're back for more Victor's halftime show. Got to watch a little bit of the band. They had a short performance because we got the Pee Wee cheer here in just a little bit.
Yeah, so.
So what do we got going tomorrow? It's big day in college football tomorrow. What do we got going?
Yeah, we got Arkansas playing at Arkansas State down in Little Rock.
Yeah, that's a big in-state rivalry. Been hoping, been trying to get that game going forever. Finally get to play that game.
Finally, it's been about, I don't know, over a decade maybe?
Yeah, trying to get that matchup set up. That's right, probably about a decade. Who do you think's going to win?
Probably the Hawks since they won last week.
Maybe. We'll see. I'm actually alumni of both those schools. You know that?
No, I didn't know
I've got a degree from both of those schools. So
Oh,
I'll be
really?
happy either way. Yeah, that's right.
Okay, that makes sense. A little bit of nostalgia. And now on to NASCAR Nation. Last week's race, Chase Briscoe won the race. And then we're heading to Gateway in St. Louis.
Going to St. Louis for Gateway. What's your prediction for that race?
I don't know.
You don't know? Who do you want to win? If you had to pick one, who would you pick?
My man.
Your man.
Chase
Elliott.
Yeah. Yeah, since the playoffs, see, but there's some that might have to be eliminated before the.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and we have these cars over here. So.
Yeah, you got a bunch of them. How many you got there?
Like, I might have to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
14, and you got another one. Jeff got you one. Hey, it was your birthday this week.
I know.
About that. Yeah, happy birthday.
Thank you so much. It's
That
been
was it on Tuesday?
Yeah, it was Tuesday.
So you got Labor Day off, and then
Yeah.
your birthday the next day.
Yeah, guys, I spend time. I just enjoy my time at home, listen to my songs to celebrate, and my favorite like U2, Coldplay, Ed Sheeran, Olivia Rodrigo, and Sabrina Carpenter.
Well, that's some good music there. You got good taste.
Yeah, so, yeah, my favorite, I just pick a Man-Child by Sabrina Carpenter, Simmons Espresso.
I don't know if I've heard that one.
Yeah, but I can't play because I would get copyright.
Yeah, that's right. You get copyrighted if you played it here.
So I cannot play for you. I'm going to have to play it off camera then.
Yeah. So what do you think about second half for the Cardinals? What do we need to do to win this game?
We are in tie, so we need to continue to get a touchdown one, and then we need to, without no one looks, any Har-Ber teams try to not get us down, so we need to make a touchdown, or no, we might have to kick a field goal.
That's right. That's right. We need to eliminate those touchdowns, and we need to make our own touchdowns and kick the extra point.
Yep, we need to.
All right. Well, hey, Victor, I think you had a good halftime show.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Good success. We got about 10 minutes left. We'll show a little bit here of the Pee Wee cheer, and then we'll come back for the second half.
Yeah, and don't forget to follow
That's
Halftime
right.
Show.
Follow Victor's halftime show. What's your Instagram? Victor's_halftime show?
Yeah, I think I have a screenshot of this.
Okay.
If I could find it.
Well, we'll find it, and once the Pee Wee cheer's done, we'll come back and we'll talk about it, all right?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
And there you have them, ladies and gentlemen.
They are fierce. They are feral.
They are the Farmington Cardinal mini cheerleaders.
Don't get benched by slow internet. Team up with Zing Broadband by PG Telco and experience the agility and reliability that you need to stay in the game. Zing Broadband proudly supports the Prairie Grove, Lincoln, and Farmington schools. We wish all of our athletes success this school year.
Electrical repairs. Call Buzz Electric. I can tell you Buzz Electric has a great team and a ton of experience. Small jobs, plugs, switches, smoke alarms. Simple. Call Buzz Electric. The hard stuff. Power to your barn. 200 or 400 amp upgrade. That's simple. Call Buzz Electric. Family owned and trusted by local families all over NWA. Call Buzz Electric. 267-BUZZ.
Buzz Electrical. Har-Ber Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with those who serve our communities, from the ones caring for us every day to those shaping our tomorrows, the ones dreaming big dreams, celebrating their unique cultures, and discovering the power of financial freedom. Har-Ber believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Har-Ber Bank. We believe.
For 75 years, we've been a part of this community, and we've loved every second of it.
Giving back and supporting the next generation through the local school systems, the students, and the athletic programs.
What we do matters, and nothing matters more to us than our community.
Supporting local health and wellness is always a top priority. From supporting local races to enjoying the trail with biking, running, and hiking. And we're always involved. From the Lewis brothers, thank you, Northwest Arkansas, for 75 years.
I've seen First Community Bank all over, but then to take my stuff to some people that didn't really know me and took a chance, that spoke volume.
I'll always be grateful to First Community and that whole team over at Harrison that helped get me started.
Anytime I need anything, just a phone call away. We're really proud to be with First Community Bank.
Accidents are never planned. But no matter how small, every emergency that involves a child is a big deal. It's everything. That's why we're here. Arkansas Children's Northwest offers the only pediatric emergency room in Northwest Arkansas with fast access, pediatric experts, and kid-sized care. Peace of mind when you need it most.
Hi, I'm Lieutenant Miller at the Farmington Fire Department. With smoke detectors and CO detectors, remember to change the batteries in the spring and fall during the time change. After 10 years of use, the smoke detector's ability to see smoke is greatly reduced. If you remove your detector from the wall, you will see a date of manufacture on the back. For more information on these and other topics, please contact the Farmington Fire Department.
The doctors at Millennium Chiropractic Sports Medicine Rehab Amanda Clinic are proud to partner with Farmington High School to provide expert compassionate care to young athletes. Dr. Stephen Whitelaw, Eric Walker, Bobby Pritchett, David Sins, and Alex Woods are certified chiropractic sports physicians. If sports are an important part of your life, you owe it to yourself to work with sports experts for your health and well-being. And if mom and dad has an injury, we care for people of all ages. From backaches to injury recovery, Millennium Chiropractic has your back. Now located in Johnson across from Pizzeria Ruby.
Hi, I'm Aaron Spahn, Lieutenant with the Farmington Fire Department. Each year, the Farmington Fire Department inspects businesses for fire hazards. These are the most common safety hazards we find. Materials that are stored close to water heaters, electrical panels, and other heat sources. Blocked exits and hallways, improper use of extension cords, and overloaded electrical outlets. Please ensure fire extinguishers are properly maintained and mounted to the wall. If you have any questions, please call the Farmington Fire Department.
Our Best Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with and supporting those who serve our communities. From the ones growing our food to those putting it on everyone's plate. The ones building our neighborhoods, working to improve them, and supporting their neighbors in need. Our Best believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Our Best Bank. We believe.
I'm Jacob Engel, youth pastor at Farmington First Baptist Church. Farmington First students exist to partner with students grades 7 through 12 and their families to make, mobilize, and multiply disciples of Jesus Christ. We do this through Sunday school classes at 9 a.m. and our Sunday service at 10 a.m., as well as our youth Wednesday night service from 6:30 to 7:45, where students can expect games, student-led worship, and a Bible teaching that directly applies to them, all in a fun, safe, and caring environment. Find out more about us and all of our other ministries at farmingtonfirst.com.
All right, Cardinal fans, we're back. Jeff Oxford, Jared Morrison, back here with you. And let's go through some stats here, Jared. And Cardinals tied up 21-21. It looks like for the Cardinals, 10 first downs compared to 12 for Har-Ber. Rushing yards, Har-Ber has 93 yards on 18 carries. Cardinals have 34 yards on 11 carries. So that's 3.1 yards to their 5.2. Completions, let's see, passing yards, 190 for the Cardinals, 173 for Har-Ber. Cardinals 10 for 16, Har-Ber 10 for 17, so that's pretty much just a wash. 29 plays for the Cardinals, 35 for Har-Ber, 224 yards for Cardinals, 261 for them. Cardinals averaging 7.7 yards per play, and Har-Ber 7.5. 2 turnovers for Har-Ber, 1 for Farmington. Yeah. Aiden Lester was 9 of 14 with 184 yards before he went down in the second quarter with a apparent knee injury. Slade Norwood come in 1 for 2, 6 yards, and then receiving Dawson Keaton 4 catches for 109 yards. Brenner Watkins 2 for 62, Cameron Miller 2 for 10, and Aiken Johnson 2 for 9. And that's just, man, you look at that, and what really sticks out is how deep is that receiver core. Last week, totally different. Brady Richards, 11 catches, 199 yards. So what I want to talk about is the Reynolds, man, on defense. Yeah. Sam Reynolds, your outside linebacker, has 4 tackles and assists. Noah Reynolds is right there with 3 tackles. Those two leading the way for the Cardinals, and just pretty even on defense. So those stats courtesy of Kerry Pitts. Hope he gives us one more point, at least one more point than what they have at the end of the game. Mm-hmm. So the Cardinals will be kicking off. Coach Tice is jogging down there to talk to his kickoff bunch. Cardinals are warmed up. They're ready to go. There's still a minute 20 left to go here on the warm-up time. And Brian Dean, I know you've seen the heads kind of go down a little bit when their leader went down with an injury, but Norwood comes in, finishes off the drive, leaves them down to score, and Cardinals just got to get their head up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. When we started this game, there was a lot of fire, a lot of energy on the sideline, and then it kind of backed off a little bit. And then when Lester went down, it backed off a little bit. Then it kind of picked right back up when Norwood and company scored that touchdown. I'd like to see them carry the momentum throughout this second half and not have a drop-off.
One thing we know this coaching staff is very good at, and that's making adjustments at halftime. So
they make good halftime adjustments. I was just checking with Bryce Thompson's had a good game, and Kerry had a different name for number 14, and I was making sure we were right. We've been calling Bryce Thompson's name a few times tonight. That is correct. Bryce had a good night defensively.
Yeah, you're right. A couple pass breakups, in on some tackles. Bailey has had a good game. He's done a good job again out there on that island by himself.
Yeah, and of course, Jaquel Brown, Schmidt, Harvey. Those are all names we've said a few times tonight. The defense has done a pretty good job of swarming to the football. Have to do a little bit better in pass coverage. We're letting some people get open on us. running-wise, we've done a little bit better. They had one good run play into one of our twist stunts, but other than that, we've kind of hemmed them up a little bit more on running the ball in the second quarter than we did the first.
Cardinals got it teed up. Oh, they blow the whistle. I think the white hat was ready.
He hadn't signaled for the ready yet. I thought I heard a whistle, Jeff.
Me too.
He did hear a whistle. It just wasn't from the big guy.
Oh,
White hat.
It has to be from him, apparently. He's the only one that matters.
That kick is going to get into the end zone. That's a kick, and I was going to say there was no wind. I looked just a second ago, and the flag wasn't moving at all, but
now it's kind of switched direction, hasn't it? It's kind of blowing out of the northwest. It was blowing out of the northeast earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Almost maybe directly out of the north. That's why it's so chilly out there.
Mm-hmm. God, you're right. I went outside there during halftime, and it's cold.
There's a lot of sweatshirts and hoodies, and yeah, not normal for first week of September.
Here comes the Cardinal defense. 61 degrees.
Well, the favor is 16.
Here's the handoff. It's going to be brought down right past the line of scrimmage, and that's Har-Ber getting up off the pile. We've called Har-Ber's name a bunch tonight. Second down and 8. Good job there by the senior defensive end.
Yeah, like we said his name quite a bit. Harvey's had a good night. He does a good job of adjusting up and down the line of scrimmage. He doesn't get deep and run past the play. He doesn't get driven back.
Stoltz is in at the defensive line. They go deep, and that pass is overthrown. And I believe, let's see, who is that coming back? I was looking to see. I seen that too.
Bailey or it's either. Oh, you're talking about on
the that was Stoltz.
Yeah.
Stoltz. Who got? I can't tell if it's 42 or 46. I think it's Stoltz. It's either Stoltz or Broger, but one of them got turned around.
Yeah, got held for sure.
Third down and 8. Jackson Sure is the other defensive lineman. 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side, empty backfield. Here comes the quarterback draw, and he's going to slip a tackle, slip another tackle. And Bailey's going to get him, but let's see if they give him yardage for the first down. I believe they're going to.
Yeah, they're going to give him the first down. Had some opportunities there to drop him short, but just weren't able to make the tackles. And they're going quick and running a little bunch set screen.
Oh, boy, there's a good hit. Somebody come flying in there. That's Thompson.
Bryce Thompson. We said
Yeah.
his name a lot tonight. We talked about him just a little bit ago. He was on the coverage back here with Bailey on that pass earlier, too.
Bryce Thompson got there with an attitude.
We got Nate Bullion out. Bryce is stepping up.
They went in a hurry up, and they had four receivers over here in a bunch, and we only had 2 guys, and we had to come flying over. So there's the pass across the middle. Brown's going to make the tackle, but they're going to pick up enough for a first down, it looks like.
Hey, Kingston London over here kind of on an island. End up running a little slant route with the receiver and swing the running back out. He had to kind of pick. But that receiver did a good job of just finding some open space and settling down.
First down and 10. 3 receivers to the far side. Got to watch the slot right there. Here he goes across the middle, and again.
Same thing. Yeah, we're going to have to find out. We're misaligned to that somehow. We're going to have to get realigned to that slot. Good. That's a good pickup by you. Free snap, Jeff.
Yeah. Real easy to see it up here, Jared.
Yep.
First down and 10. The ball's at the Cardinal 40. We'll bring 2 receivers to the near side. Trying to run the screen to this side and going to pick up about 3 yards.
I thought we got held. I thought that Kingston London got held right there, but they didn't call it. And that's the guy on our sideline. Do they always swap side judges that have?
I think they do now.
Okay.
Yeah, so each coach get equal opportunity with each side judge.
Get to make friends with both of them.
Yeah.
Get to go home with 2 friends every Friday night.
Mm-hmm. Going to roll out to the far side, and there's a little up and out. Touchdown. You're muted, Jared.
Oh, sorry, I was talking to Brian Dean on the sideline, my other microphone. I don't know where he came from, but he got free.
Well, he looked like he ran a post route there, and he just got the inside leverage on Bailey, and Bailey tried to catch up to him, but it's a great pass, great throw and catch.
Hopefully it's not good. Stop kicking up.
That's good. Victor says it's good.
Well, now we got to turn around and answer, Jeff.
A game of big plays, Jared.
It has been.
$8:52 to go. Cardinals for the first time in this ball game trail 28-21.
Norwood's going to get a chance to come out here and try to run us on a drive all the way down the field, and we're going to need to answer. We've got to eliminate the big plays defensively, though.
I'll tell you what, if our line can protect, Norwood can out-throw our receivers.
Yes, he can. Going to have some good protection. Give him some confidence in the pocket.
High kick.
Nice to have a good return right here.
Going to be fielded at the 12-yard line. Got some running room across the 25 to 30, the 35, and knocked out of bounds at the 39-yard line. Dawson Keaton with the return.
A good return there by Dawson. I mean, I wouldn't mind scoring on the first play, Jeff, but what I'd really like to see us do is have a nice sustained drive here. We got a flag for something.
Oh, there's a flag way over on the far side.
Way over there. He threw that from way. That was a Har-Ber sideline call. Is what that was.
Well, that moved the ball back to the 28-yard line.
That's not bad, even with the penalty. Still not bad. Bad starting position for the Cardinals.
Here comes Slade Norwood. He'll be in the shotgun. Two running backs beside him. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. The white hat says, okay, fellas, let's go. Norwood with the handoff. Across the 30 up to about the 31-yard line. That's a pickup of 3, make a 2nd down and 7.
Not bad. Pick up on first down. Good manageable 2nd down here. Try to get in a rhythm. Like I said, we'd like to have a nice sustained drive. Let our defense make some adjustments over here on how we're lining up to them.
Norwood got the snap. Here's the option. He's at the 30, the 35, up across the 38, 30. Oh, well, that's a bad spot, man.
I like that play, Jeff. Looks like we're going to pass it. He just flicks it back to the receiver. Good job by there, not getting the... Well, it should be at the 39-yard line, Jeff.
Well, they put it at the 38, Jerry.
They shorted us a yard.
Yeah. Apparently this official thought he was still on the Har-Ber sideline. Richard split on the far side. There's a snap. Handoff. Going to try to get back to the line of scrimmage. Going to pick up a yard.
It's a good, tough run after initial contact falling forward.
He was laying on the 40, and we spotted at the 39.
That's a bad spot. Look at that's not a good spot.
No.
At all.
That's back-to-back plays.
Don't have time to show the replay, but we know they're wrong.
2nd down and 9. Norwood with one receiver right beside him. Har-Ber brings 3 down linemen. Now Norwood steps up and misses Dawson Keaton on the drag route.
Not a bad read there by Norwood. Dawson had a good chance to get some yardage after the catch there.
Play clock's down to 20. Coach Watley's taking his time here.
Yep, we have to hurry. Got 10 seconds.
3rd down and 9. There's a snap.
Right at the play clock.
Great catch.
And we're going to get the pass interference.
Yeah, great pass, great catch. Aiken Johnson fighting off some pass interference over there to pull it in at the 38-yard line. That was in between 2 defenders, over the corner, but underneath the safety. Great pass by Slade Norwood.
Great pass, great play in general.
There's a great catch by Johnson laying out to pull that in.
See him up top there, lay it up for him.
Look at that! Look at that window. There's a very small window to throw that in.
Yep. Quarterback coming off the bench.
Mm-hmm.
That's the mentality that this coaching staff and these players have. We're ready to step up. If somebody goes down, next man up.
Norwood,
doing that.
Straight drop. Now he's got pressure. Going to be sacked back at the 47-yard line.
Yeah, that was Richardson there. Ethan Richardson on the running back. Just never really established a good block and didn't give Norwood a clear read on whether he should drop or step up in the pocket. Norwood made the wrong choice. Stepped up in the pocket. The defender went inside. Was able to make that sack. It's behind the sticks for 2nd down.
Second down, 20. Norwood. Bullet thrown to the 35-yard line, but Keaton can't come up with it.
Good throw.
Third down and 20. 6:16 to go here in the 3rd quarter. The ball at the Har-Ber 47-yard line.
Big 3rd down right here, Jeff. Need to get at least close to the 1st down. Good protection. Oh, they're going to call us for a hold.
Pass is complete down to about the 37-yard line. See what they're going to call here. They may take his penalty, Jared. Looks like they're going to.
See, I thought we had pretty good protection. Oh, yeah, right there. Look at our right tackle. Gets his shoulders turned and grabs right there and kind of spins him around. Right here next to us, right here on the bottom. Spins that number 98 around and then won't let go of him. And they're going to call one up top, too, I think. But they are going to take the penalty, so give us another shot.
Third down and 30. Third down 29. Might as well call it 30.
Yeah, 30.
Norwood straight drop. rolling out. Now he's going to be pressured. He's just going to throw it out of bounds. So Cardinals going to have to punt.
Hate to see us punt. Got behind the sticks on a couple penalties there, but at least we did take some time, give our defense a chance to make some adjustments. Need a nice, good, deep punt here. Pin him deep. Got a little wind behind him.
Ball's at the Cardinal 43-yard line. Good snap.
There you go. There we go. That's what we needed. Set.
Now sit.
Oh, bounced over.
Yeah. 57-yard punt. So Har-Ber will have it first down and 10 at their own 20-yard line. The defense needs to stop.
Yeah, got to get a stop. Then offense is going to have to do something with it. Don't want to give them any big plays. Nothing easy here, Jeff. Make them earn it. Don't leave anybody wide open. Get lined up correctly. Make good tackles.
3 receivers to the near side. Tried to hit the out route. That pass is incomplete. Make it second down and 10.
Good job there. Run into the football. Not giving up anything big or easy on first down. I think even if he would have completed that pass, we would have tackled him for minimal gain.
2 receivers to the near side. Bailey all by himself up on the top. And that's where they're going to try to go. Bailey on the coverage, and that pass is complete. Bailey right in his hip pocket.
That's just a good throw and catch. I mean, put that right there over the receiver's shoulder. We'll try to pull that up.
They're in a hurry.
Yeah, we're not going to have time.
First down and 10. Here they're going to try to go deep to this side.
Blow the whistle. Like you said, Jeff, here's that last play. Bailey's running with him. He's right in his hip pocket.
Oh, yeah.
He's right there with him.
He just
puts
great.
that ball right over the outside shoulder.
That's just
That's
great.
Just a great
yeah.
pass. I mean, how do you defend that?
Yeah,
you really can't.
You know, that's a tall receiver, too.
Yeah.
I mean, Bailey's not a small kid. Two receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. First down and 15. The ball's at the Har-Ber 43. Hand off. Got some running room up the middle. Breaks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tackler. Finally gets him down inside the 35.
We're going to have to do better with that tackling, Jeff. Can't let him carry us. I mean, that's a big – he's not that big. He's just strong. Big, strong-legged running back.
First down and 10, the ball at the 33-yard line. Hand off again. Pick up about 6 yards. Make it second down and 4. The ball's at the Cardinal 27.
Can't give up that much on first down. Our defensive line's really going to have to step it up here. We're going to have to squeeze those gaps, not get pushed back. We're giving up some height and some weight across that front. We got to play low.
Good job there, that interior defensive lineman. Keaton Bolts gets up off the bottom. Brown is see who else. Jackson Seward, number 57, and Hammond's 56.
Yeah, just a good job there by the interior line. Like I said, squeezing it, not getting driven out.
3rd down 3. Cardinals going to show blitz off the edge. We'll break a couple tackles, get inside the 20.
He's just doing a great job of he's hitting the hole. There's no hesitation. He's finding a seam. They really crash us down there on our left-hand side. They crash that defensive end down. Makes a big seam for him to cut it to the outside, get positive yardage.
Jackson Seward grabbed him and held on until he could get some help. 1st down and 10 at the 18. 3:08 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Cardinals trail 28-21. Pass out in the flats. Here's a flag here at the 23-yard line.
I don't know where the hold was, Jeff. I think it's right down here.
Oh, it's right here on the end.
Oh, yeah, on the left side.
Yeah.
I was looking at the right side, yeah. Doing a little do-si-do there. Little swing your partner round and round. Clothesline fair action.
Yeah, old Keaton Baltz tried to get around the edge. And the big guy grabbed him.
Yeah. Got to take advantage of that. Got him way behind the stick.
Now they'll start the game, the play clock. Quarterback drops back. Now he's going to go toward the end zone, and that pass is incomplete.
We were beat there, but able to get a hand on the ball, rip it out. Ball was thrown a little bit short.
Cardinals pretty fortunate right there.
Can't get beat deep now. Got to keep them in front of us.
2nd down and 20. Try to get out in the flats.
Too many yards after contact.
Boys, we're breaking too many tackles.
Yeah, contact there at the 30 or 25 and able to make another 6 yards on it.
Got all the way down inside the 20, down to about the 18. Make it 3rd down and 10. Bailey in on the tackle. Jared, boy, big crowd here tonight.
There is a big crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Looking over there at the concession stand area. It's standing room only.
Empty backfield. Quarterback's going to come out, and they're going to be sacked back at the 28-yard line. And getting up off the piles, number 42, Towns Boger.
But he just makes a little swim move to the inside here. Oh, sink and dip, and then runs the hoop. Is able to pull him down there for the sack.
Big play here for the Cardinals. 4th down and 19.
A better view of it from the end zone. He's going to come inside, run the hoop, pull him down. Great job.
3 receivers to the far side. Big play here for the Cardinal defense. Want to go toward the end zone. That pass is knocked down in the end zone, and that's J.J. Moore.
J.J. Moore. Sophomore J.J. Moore. Good play by him.
So the Cardinals will take over. Good job there by the Cardinal defense. Back-to-back big plays with a sack and then a ball, the pass defended in the end zone.
Good job by J.J. just coming up from that safety position. He watched that ball all the way in.
So here comes Norwood.
You know, that's smart on his part, too, that he knocked it down and didn't try to catch it because we get the ball at the 27 instead of the 20.
Slade, straight drop, hits Dawson Keaton across the 30, spin move outside to the 38-yard line. That'll be enough for a first down.
That's what we need to do with Slade is just quick hitters and snap it, throw it, build some confidence. We know he's got the accuracy. We know he's got a gun.
Slade's got a quick release.
He does.
And that ball gets there quick.
We were talking about this a little bit at halftime, Jeff. He reminds us of the Morrilton quarterback that we played last year. It's about timing. It's about quickness. It's about hitting those receivers on the run.
Norwood, straight drop. That time he hits Dawson coming across the middle. He makes one miss at the 40, and then he's up to the 42-yard line. That's a pickup of 4.
Good play on first down.
$40 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Zach Stillwell is going to check into the game as an offensive lineman. 6'1", 255. Second down and 6. Har-Ber shows blitz, and here they come. Norwood rolls out. Oh, man, great pass right through Dawson's hands.
Through the hands of the defender, too.
Yeah. Third down. Big play here for the Cardinal offense. Move the sticks here, keep that defense off the field, and let's go down and score and tie this game. 11 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Har-Ber up 28-21. Norwood drops back. Now he got a little pressure. Now he fakes it. He's going to get across the 50, all the way down to the 47-yard line, and that's enough for a first down.
It's a great play by him, Jeff. He gives that little pump fake here. A little bit of a pump fake, get that defender going the wrong way. It's a good play.
Like to see him tuck that ball a little bit more, though.
I think I said that during the play. Yeah, tuck it. Time to tuck it.
Yep. Carrying it like a loaf of bread, that can cause problems.
Good play. Way to pick up the first down.
18 seconds to go on the play clock. 3 seconds left in the third quarter.
Ran out of bounds. The clock stops. We're going to have to run this play.
Here comes the option. Gets across the 50 and going to run out of bounds at the,
at the line of scrimmage, looks like.
Huh. That's going to be the end of the third quarter. We'll take a quick break and be right back with Har-Ber up 28-21.
You've got to have someone that understands what you are doing as a mission. Community bankers are important that way because they understand the community relationships that we have to form to be successful.
I feel like First Community Bank and Myers-Davis, our cultures are so similar. It is all about relationships.
It's a real boon to our community to have a bank like First Community to be supportive of so many things.
They're willing to take a chance on entrepreneurs, which is helpful to make the community grow.
Hi, I'm Captain Har-Ber with Farmington Fire Department. One of the safest practices you can do before falling asleep is to close your bedroom door. We call this close before you doze. A closed door can limit damage to your home and even save your life in case of a fire. It can buy valuable time for the fire department to rescue you if you can't exit the house. That's right, a door can protect a bedroom from the rest of the house in a fire. For more information on these or other topics, please contact the Farmington Fire Department.
All right, Cardinal fans, we're back. Second down and 11. Slade Norwood is your quarterback. He's going to be in the shotgun. Here comes the blitz off the far side. Norwood is going to be hit and sacked all the way back in Cardinal territory at the 37-yard line.
I thought he was going to throw it. Just wasn't able to get rid of it. Didn't really have any. He didn't really have anybody to give it to there. Yeah, they're bringing more than we can block off our left side.
Yeah, Screen pass. Probably not on this down on 3rd and 30, but 3 receivers to the near side. Norwood being rushed again, and that pass is incomplete. Boy, somebody just turned the gate open over there.
Yep.
Cardinals have to punt.
They're bringing the blitz, Jeff. Like you said, a screen pass would be good, but it's hard to run a screen pass. Third. Just watch this replay. Did a little twist start. We didn't pick it up.
Looks like he's running the screen.
Yep.
Nice punt. Going to be fair caught inside the 30, back to the 29-yard line. So here comes Cardinal defense. We'll need another stand.
I'd like to get a turnover here, Jeff, if we could. 11 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Need to get the ball back. The main thing is don't give up a big play.
That's right. Here's the handoff.
Oh, we
Far
lost the ball.
side.
We had somebody, but he thought the quarterback still had the ball. Somebody broke free over there.
Pick up a 3. 2nd down and 7. Handoff again to that far side and breaks the tackle at the line of scrimmage. Going to get enough for a first down to the 40.
Bumbling, Jeff. We're not getting him down. We're gonna have to get him down in the knees. Tackle hello.
First down and 10. Quarterback rolls out trying to throw the pass deep, and that pass is incomplete.
Good coverage there.
Crosby Schmidt.
Good coverage from a linebacker. It's a good ball, though, by their quarterback. Where only his guy had a chance to catch it.
Bryce Owens, quarterback's just a junior, Jared.
He's had a good
for Har-Ber.
He's pretty good. Had a good night tonight. Made good choices for the most part. Thrown some really good balls.
Quarterback draw. Looks like Keaton Baltz stayed at home and made that tackle. Pick up about a half a yard. Make it 3rd down and 7.
They kind of gave them a bad spot there.
Brody Curry is going to come in, and Towns Boger is going to come to the sidelines. He's holding his shoulder a little bit. Cardinals get some pressure, and that pass is almost picked off. J.J. Moore, but it's going to be 4th down, and looks like Har-Ber going to send their punt team in.
Good stop by the defense, Jeff. Exactly what we needed to do. Now the offense has got to respond.
Dawson Keaton will be back deep. A low liner kick. Get in the end zone, boys. Ain't going to do it. It's going to be down at the 3.
That's a great punt. Their quarterback that punted it.
Yeah. 50-yard punt.
It wasn't a beautiful punt, but it was effective.
53 yards.
Well, that just means more yards to gain.
Well, Well, you know what they say. The only way you can score a 97-yard drive is to start on the 3-yard line, Jared.
That's exactly right.
I don't work for NASA, but that's what they tell me.
You know, we don't have to score right here.
Yeah, need to flip the field.
That's right.
Yeah.
I was going to say, we need to have a good drive. Need to get some first downs. Give our defense a break.
We can't have a jailbreak.
The offensive line is really going to step it up here. They had a good week last week, struggling a little bit tonight, having a hard time picking up the blitz and the twist.
Norwood's going to be set up in the end zone. Here comes a blitz off the far side. Norwood throws it deep.
That should be pass interference, Jeff. Okay, I was
There
going to
it
say
is,
it should
yeah.
be pass interference because he was in our chest and we didn't have a chance to come back to the ball. What's this replay?
Yeah, it's trying to hit Aiken Johnson at about the 35-yard line.
Right here. Ball's not there yet. He's got in our chest.
Yeah, he never turned and looked back.
No.
That gives the Cardinals a little breathing room.
You know, I think it's a good job by the defensive staff for Har-Ber. And now we got our backup quarterback in, so what are they going to do? They're going to bring pressure. So how do we respond? We got to pick up the pressure, and we got to throw some screen passes to get them off the game.
Slade's got the play, and the Cardinals going to break the huddle. Now the Cardinals going to call timeout. So with 9:12 left to go in the game, 28-21 Har-Ber. We'll take a quick break. Be right back.
Don't get benched by slow internet. Team up with Zing Broadband by PG Telco and experience the agility and reliability that you need to stay in the game. Zing Broadband proudly supports the Prairie Grove, Lincoln, and Farmington schools. We wish all of our athletes success this school year.
All right, Cardinal fans, we're back. 9:12 left to go in the ball game. First down and 10. Cardinals have it at their own 18-yard line. Slade Norwood is your quarterback. 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far.
Good job.
Norwood. Now he flings it.
Oh,
pass is complete.
So close, Jeff. So close.
Boy, that is all the way at the 45-yard line.
But you see Aiken does a little inside move and then outside, in and out move there. Good job by our camera guys on it, our girls. Ooh, that was so close.
Yeah.
Almost able to pull that in.
He threw that off his back foot.
Yeah.
I told you, man.
Gunslinger.
Slade can spin it. Second down and 10. Straight drop.
Screen.
There's that screen play. Reynolds going to. There's a flag. That should be a flag. He just shoved it. He reached for it.
And then he didn't throw it.
Yeah. Sure did. Boy jumped up and pushed down on him. Play clock's down to 22 seconds. Game clock's at 8:25.
Coach Tice is giving him the business down there, Jeff.
He needs to. Har-Ber probably brings some heat. Here it comes from the backside. Norwood runs out of it. Going to be tackled from behind. The ball comes out.
I don't think that's a fumble. That should be like the ball. The ground can't cause a fumble, Jeff.
We got a penalty flag, too, down.
Where at?
right at where the white hat's standing on the 13-yard line.
Okay. Yeah, I see it. Looks like it's on the Cardinals. He's looking at the Har-Ber sideline.
That's better than the fumble.
Yeah, Cardinals have to punt. So he said incomplete pass, intentional grounding. So that will send Shadden all the way back into the end zone, about 5 yards deep into the end zone. Good snap. Short.
I think he touched it. Can you get on it? Get on it.
You may have been right, Jared. I couldn't tell if he touched it or not. But that flips the field.
It does. It's effective.
Be first down and 10 for Har-Ber at our own 41-yard line. 7:53 left to go in the ball game. Har-Ber up 28-21.
Has to really stand up. Defense has done good. Stopped them 2 series in a row. Got to stand up one more time. Give offense another chance. Keep it a one-score game here. Watch this receiver down here closest to us, Jeff. Go route.
Cardinals come on a blitz. This time they do a good job, hold them to 1 yard on the rush. Hammond's in on the tackle.
Good job our defensive line. Good job our linebackers filling those gaps. Yeah. I'd watch this receiver down here close to us again on the go route. Giving them.
Handoff again. Hammond's again on the tackle. Make it 3rd down and 4.
Here we go. 3rd down. Big play.
$6:50 to go in the ball game. Cardinals trail by 7. Cardinals showing they're going to bring some pressure. Quarterback rolls out. That pass is complete on the drag route. He's at the 30, 20, 15, and out of bounds at the 13-yard line.
Watch this replay, Jeff. This comes from that.
Yeah, just,
tight end right there.
Yeah, tight ends is.
A little drag across the field. Lose track of him. I think we may have blitzed that linebacker. That should have been covering him. Good play by Har-Ber.
Now Cardinal defense going to have to bow up here 4 plays.
Need to force him to kick the field goal.
Handoff up the middle. Going to be hit. Hammonds hits him in the backfield. It bounces off Hammonds. And then Trevor Harvey come in on the tackle, the senior defensive end. Pickup of a yard. Hand off again up the middle.
Way too many yards after contact.
And gets up to the 5.
Jeff, you're a popular guy tonight.
I'll tell you what. I'm turning my phone off.
Yeah, I did the same thing too.
3rd down and 3. .5:18 left. Go in the ball game. Ball's at the Cardinal 5-yard line. Comes a handoff. A little better job there by the Cardinals. Oh, he's going to make it into the... No, he's going to get a first down. Cardinals had him at the 6-yard line, man.
Yep.
He's
He's done that to us all night. Been able to get extra yards after contact.
Initial hit at the 6, and we tackle him at the 1.
He's a strong runner. Get down on his knees and his ankles and wrap him up.
Oh, ball was on the ground for a minute. Har-Ber picks it up. Cardinals going to tackle him back at the 3-yard line. Well, fumble would have been big right there.
It would have been huge. Exactly what we needed.
Second down and goal from the 3-yard line.
Change the running back. Going for speed, so I look at an edge run play here, trying to beat us to the corner.
Hand off up the middle, and the Cardinals going to stack him up for a loss.
Jeff, I don't understand that. But here he comes back in. They bring in their smaller running back and run him up the middle. I would have, if I were them, I'd take that smaller running back and run for the edge and let him try to cut it back if you can't beat it to the corner.
Yeah, sometimes you outsmart yourself.
Yep.
Third down and goal. Ball's at the 3-yard line. Cardinal fans make a lot of noise. Comes a quarterback.
I think he got in. He did.
So touchdown for Har-Ber. Makes it 34-21 with 3:09 left to go in the ball game.
Oh, it's not good. Snap, take us up. It's good.
Falling asleep on us over there, Victor?
No.
I was being quiet just for you.
Oh.
Well, Jeff, it's reminiscent of last year. Get up big on them to begin the game and then let them come back.
Yeah, you're right.
You know, our defense has played pretty good. 35 points is a lot of points, but at the same time, offense has just not been able to produce much since the first quarter.
Well, you know, we've had some tough breaks. You know, we'd move the sticks, and then we'd have a penalty, or we'd take a big sack. You know, and it's hard. You know, it's hard coming in as a backup quarterback. You know, and hey, I suspect next week will be much better. You know, and
there's still 3 minutes left. A lot can happen. We've come back from this before last year. Really need to try to get it down here and score quick.
Kick is going to be fielded at the 5-yard line. Here comes J.J. Metters. Or J.J. Metters. I did it again. I did that last week, too.
J.J.
Moore. Yeah. J.J. Moore gets across the 25 to the 30.
AJ took a pretty good hit there.
That's the second time tonight he's taken a big hit on the kickoffs. Gets to the 35-yard line, so good return there by the sophomore, J.J. Moore. Norwood's got the snap. Here's the tunnel screen.
Just missed a block on the tunnel screen.
Yeah.
And that's a good job by the Har-Ber defender there, number 4, coming up. He recognized it right away, came up, made it hard for our offensive lineman. Hammock there didn't have the right angle to make that block.
J.J. Moore is going to check in the game. Norwood, straight drop, pump fake. Now he's going to take off running. Gets across the 40 to about the 41-yard line.
Pretty good job there by Slade, making something out of nothing.
3rd down and 4. Two receivers up top. 2 over here in the boundary. Norwood. Pass a little bit behind J.J. Moore over here.
Down. 2 minutes left. Down by 2 touchdowns. Probably going to have to go for here on the 41-yard line.
Cardinals need to get to the 45 for first down.
I'm assuming they might bring pressure here. If I were them, I'd drop. I'd rush 3. They're going to rush 4.
Here comes pressure up the middle. Norwood rolls out.
Got to throw it. 4th down, you got to throw it.
Flag at the 29-yard line. Probably going to be a hold on us.
I think it's a face mask call.
Oh, is it?
I think. They grabbed a hold of Norwood's face mask for sure. Hopefully it's a big variety.
Either way, we'll have a first down, right? Or is it from the spot of the foul?
Well, but it's a personal foul in the play, so it should be an automatic first down. Should, I think. I've been wrong before, though.
They're talking about it a long time.
Personal foul, face mask on the defense. 15-yard penalty. It'll be 4th down.
I think we'll be a yard short.
It is from the spot of the foul. It's not automatic first down. Yeah.
Fourth down and 1. Norwood in the shotgun. 2 running backs there right beside him. Here comes the pitch. They got some running room across the 50, the 45, out of bounds, down inside the Har-Ber 40 at the 39.
Good play. Good positive play there.
First down and 10. Cardinals trail by 2 touchdowns. Norwood, straight drop.
Yep, they're going to throw.
They're going to say we had a receiver in the area.
No, they threw the flag.
Oh. If you have a receiver in the area, you don't have to be.
Yeah, we did, but the receiver was running like.
Intentional grounding on the offense, number 10. 5-yard penalty on the spot of the foul, lost the down.
We had a receiver, but as he went to throw it, our receiver cut down the field.
Yeah. Second down, 27. Tried to run the underneath drag, and there's a flag.
I called that on us, Jeff, but I don't know. Show this replay here. Pretty good underneath throw right there. Get over here to the sideline. I mean, it's right there as the whistle blows. That's epic, yeah.
Obviously, we got an official over here right now who's got his feelings hurt.
Yeah, it looks like we got a player down.
Yep. Cardinals going in the wrong direction.
Yep. We'll have here's a better view of it. I mean, right there. It's right after the play. But and then the clapping.
Yeah, should gave him one right there.
Yep.
Third down and 35. Cardinals have to call timeout as the play clock was down to about 0.
So, Jeff, next week, be headed to Prairie Grove. We're not going to broadcast that game, correct?
So what now?
Not going to broadcast next week's game.
We will not. That's my understanding. You know, their press box is very small.
Yeah.
They don't have enough room for us.
Yeah. We're pretty big.
Yeah.
Take
So
up a lot of space.
yeah, you'll have to. Them guys do a good job. You can catch up with them on PG Telco.
Yep. PT Tigers online, I
Yep.
think, on YouTube.
Yeah.
I was trying to find I don't think they're broadcasting tonight.
Yeah, because I was struggling to look for
You
look
think
for a
they're playing-
halftime.
They're playing Tahlequah.
Yeah.
But I couldn't find their game online.
Yeah, I didn't get a update score.
We got volleyball Tuesday night here, starting off conference play against Alma. That'll be broadcast.
And when'd you say that is? Monday night? Tuesday?
Monday night we're going to Carl Junction, Missouri for volleyball, and Tuesday night we're playing Alma here at home. They're going to call a hold. And they're going to call something else over here.
Yeah. Let's see what this call is over here. Maybe offsetting penalties.
Yeah, I was going to say, maybe offsetting, replay down.
Or no, they're going to call. Let's see what we got here. Yep, sideline warning over here. Coach Har-Ber going to talk to him a little bit. Apparently he was on a player. So this one was got a holding I don't know how many yards of penalties we had tonight, but it's a bunch.
It's a bunch. Yeah, we were talking about how we had a pretty good, clean game last week. It has not worked out that way this week. We're going to have to get some things cleaned up. Here's the replay. Can't really see the, not following that, following the ball. Try to see where the hole is.
Right there.
Right.
Yep. Well, boys, let's make a decision. I mean, it's not that hard.
Holding. Offense.
Yeah, but I mean, we took 2 minutes to make the call. It's a 14-point game. Just make the call and let's go.
On the offense, half the distance to the goal. Replay third down.
I'm ready. I'm ready for somebody to make a decision down
I
here.
am too.
Why would it take so long, man?
It did take a long time.
I mean,
I would think the holding call is pretty obvious.
Yeah.
You're going to take.
I mean,
I guess they could have declined it.
Referees getting together ordering hot chocolate and pizza, I guess. I don't know. Third down and 45. We had the ball all the way down here on the 39-yard line.
Brenner Watkins with the carry.
40 seconds left on the play clock, 33 on the game clock. I'd say the Cardinals probably let this thing run out.
Kamoa Langonier on the tackle.
Yeah, it looks like Cardinals just going to let this one run out, man.
4-yard line.
So Cardinals going to move to 1-1, Jared. Har-Ber comes in. And let's just be honest, man. Dominated on the line, both sides, And 35-21. Har-Ber's going to move to 1-1. The Cardinals got to regroup, get ready for Prairie Grove next week.
Yeah, we do, Jeff.
And that's the end
we
of
got
the
some
ball
injuries
game.
we're going to have to get nursed up.
Har-Ber 35.
Hopefully Lester's going to be all right. Nate Bullion's a little bit banged up. Aiken Johnson is banged up. I think Brady Richards is a little banged up too.
I'd like to invite you next week.
We're just going to have to get healed up and have to get those people who are going to have to step in, get them ready to go.
25 version
Big game next week against Prairie Grove. They're going to bring everything they got against Cardinals. That's a big game for them. It's a big game for us too. Big rivalry game, Battle of 62. So yeah, lots of stuff on film tonight to improve on. But yeah, not the result we wanted for sure.
Brian Dean.
Yes, sir.
What you got, man?
First, let's start off with thanking our sponsors. Farmington First, Davis Roofing, Arvest Bank, Buzz Electric, PG Telco, Zing Broadband, First Security Bank, Redline Athletics, Arkansas Children's Northwest, Farmington Fire Department, First Community Bank, Lewis Automotive,
lines are finishing up, and
Pizza, Matthias Properties, Common Crossroad Construction, Kinko Constructors, Basin Associates, Collier and Associates, WT Equipment, Millennium Chiropractic and Rehab, Legend Realty, and FES Roofing. Other than that, I mean, you guys hit the nail on the head. We got to come back next week and respond. Take this loss out, turn the page, and take it out on the PT Tigers.
Yeah, you're right. Hey, man, appreciate all them sponsors that you talked about, Brian Dean. They pay money so we can do this. We can bring this broadcast of our student athletes. So sure appreciate them. Victor, what you got, buddy?
Yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed. They're one now, so it's been a good game. And next week, since we're not going to broadcast our Paraguay, so we might do something a little bit virtual halftime show.
All right, then. So, Jared, this is something you look in the film session, man. You look and say, man, we had some opportunities. You think about when you got the ball on the 1-yard line. You don't get that in. Think about when they called the touchdown and you line up field goal and they say, hey, never mind, it was incomplete. So you had some opportunities. You recover a couple fumbles, you give a fumble.
Yep.
And so uncharacteristic for the first time really in a long time. Cardinals shot themselves in the foot a bunch of times.
Well, Jeff, remember last year we started out the season, it was rough.
Yeah.
We had some rough games against Har-Ber, against Shiloh, but we pulled it together in the end and made it matter. We played great when it mattered.
Yeah.
And that's what we got to do. We got to come back from this, learn from it. Maybe it's good for us to get a little bit of a beat down here tonight and humble us a little bit. No, we still got stuff to work for. Don't get too big for our britches, and that's what we got to do. We just got to get back to the grindstone, get to work. I know these coaches. I know Coach Tice. That's exactly what he's going to say. Hey, we got to take this. We got to learn from it. We got to figure out what's going on. We got to next man up on those injuries, and use this loss as a positive thing, not as a negative thing.
That's right. All right, Cardinal fans, for Brian Dean.